Okay. Ready when you are.
It's up, so let me make sure. Get me out of here. Get me out of this fucking tab. There we go. Are we live? It's getting there.
I love getting there.
Hey, we're live. Very good, very good, very good. Get some links going, baby.
You're.
If I can. If YouTube would like to make my life a little bit easier, that is, but I'm not sure it will because YouTube hates me.
That's impossible. YouTube never hates its content creators. You know that.
Yeah, that's never
had
happened.
a single issue with them ever. And if you think they have, then you're wrong. I'm gonna dislike you on the recently removed dislike count.
Yeah, that's right. I kind of don't like that they did that. Even though
Right?
one of my videos has not a great ratio, but I don't know. I mean, it makes me feel like I know
Right.
where I've been, you know?
Right, exactly. I mean, like, I understand why in policy it could be a good idea,
Yeah.
but just taking away, like, people's voice and the appreciation of said thing is kind of
Say it. Say it.
it's kind of shitty. Little shitty.
A little shitty. We're out here busting our balls every day, and YouTube's coming in and taking a big steamy shit all over my face.
Oi, bruv, that's not alright.
Someone probably just tuned in and is like, what the fuck?
Right.
Who are
Talking
these
about
people?
YouTube just shitting on their balls? What the hell?
Wow, so we've been live for what, 2 minutes and we're already talking about shitting and balls? Great, good.
That
I hope
sounds,
that's a new
that sounds
record.
pretty much like us, yeah. I'm not surprised.
You know, yeah, that's probably true. Still got a few more minutes, so I'm gonna just keep wasting time as all good content creators do.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, good. Whoa, I just got hardcore phantom. What do they call that? Where your phantom phone vibration or whatever?
Oh,
I
yeah,
could see
yeah,
my
you think
phone
it
right
was-
there, but I totally just felt my pocket vibrate. That's weird.
Got restless leg syndrome is what you got.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. So
I was
Aaron,
watching a... Ooh,
no,
Yeah?
fuck you. We're talking about
Okay.
stream now.
Alright.
What are we doing today, boyo?
Oh, well, today we're going to be reading the most amazing, most engaging story ever written. You've heard of William Shakespeare. You've heard of Monet, a painter. You've heard of
Famous novelist Monet.
Albert Einstein.
Uh-huh.
You've heard of Isaac Newton's theories of relativity. Well, all of those are a fucking disgrace
Yeah.
compared to this prodigious work.
Prodigious.
This is the hand of God that has crafted this. So it's an amazing story. Brent, do you want to tell everybody a little bit what the story's all about?
Okay, so Aaron and I we originally started reading bad fan fiction because I made a friend on Xbox Live like 7 years ago now who advertised his fan fiction story, and I was like, I've gotta read this. Like, this dude is kind of cringy IRL. I can only imagine what his writing is like. So we went up, found the story on fanfiction.net as always. And it was a My Little Pony fan fiction about his OC character called DJ Wrecking Machine.
The Wrecking Machine.
And his writing style he was actually okay at grammar and spelling and all that, which honestly I think made it way funnier because everything made sense except for the actual plot. Because it's like, I went to the train station and I saw my bestie Applejack. And it's like, what? You've never met this person before. And he's like, and she let me stay at her house. And it's like, why? She doesn't know you. It's like, so I went to her barn and slept in her hay. It's like, what the fuck is happening? And ever since then, it's kind of become a tradition to read weird, obscure fan fiction that's bad. Horrible might be a word we could use. But we're not here to just shit on the author of it. You know, we're here to go on a ride, you know. And while I will inadvertently make fun of whoever created this, I like to imagine my own author instead of the person who actually wrote it, which is why we're not going to say the name of the story, although I'm sure if you really tried you could probably find it. We're not going to say the name of the author because we're trying to separate the creator from his content, and we will have a good time with plenty of alcoholic beverages to go around.
Oh, we'll need some of those.
Oh, yes. Aaron, what are you drinking tonight?
Tonight I am drinking the most manly of things. I have two possible drink selections. I have this Pink Whitney vodka. Smirnoff, if you wish to ever... Oh, this is New Amsterdam.
Okay,
don't
lying
even
already. Good.
Sponsorship denied immediately. And the other one is years ago, a great artist, much greater than myself, Kanye West, went to a music award show and surreptitiously interrupted someone getting an award, and it became something of legend. That whole night he was drinking one specific beverage, and that was Hennessy.
Is this true? I don't know if you're making this up.
No, you can look up pictures, and there's Kanye. I don't know when this was, like 2006, 2008, and everyone should have expected this man to be trouble that night. You just have pictures of him walking around the event with a half-drank bottle of Hennessy in his hand, just walking around unfiltered, and you're like, this man was gonna be a problem. Like, no one thought that he was just gonna be like, oh yeah, Kanye's gonna have a good night. He's gonna be fine.
And in a shocking turn of events, he did something stupid.
Exactly.
Weird.
What about you? What are the amazing drinks you've got tonight?
I am drinking a lovely home mix of Southern Comfort whiskey liqueur and not schnapps sour apple liqueur with a 50-50 blend to give me a nice 30% alcoholic content, more or less.
50% apple, 50% Southern.
Yes. So if just halfway through the stream I start speaking in a twang and a drawl, it's because the alcohol's really gotten to me, and I'm just gone full Southern. We have gathered here today to read ourselves about My Little Pony.
I'm going to be promoting Beyonce's new album. That's going to be my thing tonight.
Okay. I didn't even know she had a new album, but I'm glad to hear it.
I don't think she does.
Okay, even better. Great. Ooh. What happened here? My little, there it is. Get in there. My little highlighter thing was, for some reason, way off the screen.
Ooh.
So we got a couple more minutes of time to kill. So I think before we read, I mentioned this to Aaron, but today in my mail, I got the equivalent of a real-life spam email. Somehow. I got a handwritten letter dated October 15th. I would like to point out it is December 18th today. So 2 months after it was written, it showed up in my mailbox. And I read a couple of sentences before I saw the word the Bible. And I figured I was going to save it for the stream because this sounds like a wild ride. I hope it's entertaining, because if not, well, oh well. Alright. Dear Olivolk, as we see major events unfolding in the news and in our lives, perhaps you are among the many who are concerned about what the future holds for you and your family. Thankfully, the Bible points to a much better future. One that ensures our... Oh boy, it's all in cursive, and it's really bad cursive. Oh, it ensures our paw and pain and suffering isn't Oh my fucking god, I can't even read this writing. I apologize. This is like a schizophrenia letter. Oh my god.
I
Pain
just
and
like
suffering.
the fact that it started off with our paw, you know, our
paw.
fatherly southern man in the sky.
Yeah,
our paw.
To pain and suffering is only temporary. What the hell am I reading? No, I'm not referring to going to heaven, but to events that will soon take place here on the earth. Oh boy.
Oh?
Revelations 21:3+4 is a beautiful promise for us and our something, the earth, our land, I'm guessing. Such a promise might seem impossible in a world of imperfect human governments. Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going. That is why we will implement his own perfect government that will stand forever. That kingdom government is the only one Jesus said to pray for in the lovely prayer. What the fuck is this lady talking about? Should you have any questions or wish to know more, please check out the website. I'm not going to say this website because someone's going to get a virus if I do. There you will find answers to questions. I don't even know what that word is. Bible Abraham. Even a fine Bible study exercise. You can email me at a Cox email address, or write to me at the address on this envelope. I sincerely hope you have a wonderful and peaceful day. Thank you for taking the time to read my message. And then she just started quoting a bunch of psalms.
Well,
that was way harder to read than I thought. I
Right.
apologize. This cursive, I would show you on the camera, but it's just all. Oh, there you go. It's like pure cursive, and it's pretty splotchy, so I apologize.
That's you met someone very interesting.
I don't know if I met them per se, but
Connected, maybe.
well, if a good old Jesus letter isn't the perfect way to start off a drunk stream, I don't know what is, baby. Shall we dive in, Aaron?
Let's go.
So we should preface this by saying this is technically book 2. We have already read book 1 on our own time because we love reading garbage. And it was really funny. Aaron, can you just give us one quick highlight as to why we love that book so much?
We love this book because in the very first chapter, the prologue, they mention a murder of their teacher.
Mm-hmm.
That murder is never brought up again. No one ever even addresses it. No one even wants to talk about it. Like it's a huge thing. They're like, class is canceled. No one goes to school. The teacher was murdered. And then after that, they're just like, moving on.
I would like to point out that this murder was brought to our attention by they walked to class and there was a note on the door that said, "Your teacher has been murdered."
the most enlightening way to just tell everybody, just stick a note on the door.
It's fine. I think in this world,
eventually.
I think in this world they have like magical like beams they could send out from their horns or whatever to like tell people these things, but no, let's just stick a note on there. Aaron, shall we grab our first shot and dive in?
Yes, let us do so.
We will take a shot every chapter beginning. We are expecting to get roughly halfway through this book. There are 21 chapters, technically 20 and a prologue, so we're probably expecting to get about 10 shots deep. But cheers, my man.
Cheers.
Ooh, that's one down the hatch. Time to update the shot counter, baby. Wrong one. Nope, wrong one.
So you're gonna put me at 8, right?
Yeah, you're starting at 8, Aaron, because you're already been.
I really needed to prepare myself for today.
Oh man. So, every character voice we come across, we will be rolling. Oopsies. we will be rolling a 20-sided die, and that will determine what the character voice will be. We have 2 lists of 20. I believe I have the entire list down in the description if you want to take a look at it. And every chapter following the first one, which we're about to read, we will also be adding a chapter modifier. Just remember, this is for fun, so like there's like a couple that are going to be really hard and really stupid, and we might kind of cheat on it, but it's fine. It's for fun, okay? Get off my back. All right. Prologue. Author's note. Yes, the second book has been released, but it not in the view of Inked-Heart, which was the main character in the first book. But he plays a big role in the story as the father of the main character.
Ooh, we love generational tales.
Yes, it's very good when you just completely throw away the character that made the first book made. Life in Canterlot has been pretty peaceful, and simple as well. Just go to school and then run to my parents' works to find them. My name is Crystal Ink, and I love playing with my best friend Midnight Light. She is always ready to play. I don't have my cutie mark, nor does she. If I recall, I don't think you're supposed to get your cutie mark until you're like 14, but whatever. I'm only 5 years old, but I like to pretend to be like my mother and father.
Jesus Christ, you're 5 and you already have such a grammatical sense that you're like, I love to pretend.
Everything I imagined is fake. I am aware. Santa Claus is not real.
Mother, father, do not lie to me.
I am aware of your hyperfixations on fallacies. They do not fool me. My dad works at Celestia's School for Gifted Unicorns as a bestiary teacher. He know a lot about uniques and special creatures. Mom works as a... Go on, I heard that gasp.
I love somebody who knows a lot about uniques.
Mom works as a preschool teacher for magic lessons. She also teaches a higher level magic class. I'm in my mom preschool class, and it is helpful. She teaching us how to control our magic energy. Seems like a bit of a conflict of interest, but whatever.
You know, teachers can date teachers. There's no issue there.
Date? What are you talking about?
What, you know?
She's teaching her daughter in class? I mean, come on, that's how... Give her a free pass. Fuck it.
Yeah, you know.
Dating?
Yeah, you know.
Aaron, you've only had one shot, and you're already losing track of where you are.
Wait, hold on one second. This is impossible. Hold on.
Oh boy.
This is pure alcohol. Jesus Christ.
My life has been normal, and it just the same thing over and over. Go to school and then go play, and go home and do everything there, and then the day starts over. I wanted something exciting to happen, and it never does. It's awfully melancholy for a 5-year-old.
What a boring life of a 5-year-old.
Oh man. Hey, we have our first roll, Aaron, the father.
Woo!
We will roll the d20. Bang. A 12. So the father will either be a jock / Chad or the Lucky Charms guy. It's a tough choice.
I feel like we gotta go jock / Chad.
All right.
Because for those who haven't read the first story, that's so antithetical to who he is.
It's true. Crystal Ink, come down. We need to talk to you, Dad said from downstairs. I closed the book I was reading, and I thought I was in trouble, but for what I never know. Now we have to have a voice for our main character, Aaron.
Oh, the main character. The most interesting voice of the whole time.
We gotta do it. These first chapters are gonna be like full of roles, but it should kind of fill out as we get farther into the book. So the main character, Crystal Ink, is going to be a 9, which is either a surfer bro or Skeletor. Can we please do Skeletor?
Let's do Skeletor.
Yeah.
Yeah, father.
Oh my god, this is a mess already. All right. crystal ink. Skeletor. Sorry, but did I do something wrong? I asked.
I just love the idea of a 5-year-old going,
Nah, He-Man. I will control the power of the universe. Now we have to roll the mother. Good God, a lot of voices right away. All right.
I know.
The mother is a 10, which means the mother is either an edgelord or Randy Savage.
I feel like we gotta go with the edgelord just to round out this very eclectic family.
Oh, no, that's not the order. Mom. Edgelord. Technically, that's right. The mother is, what, Crystal Heart from the first book? That's right.
I think so.
Okay.
No, silly filly. We have new for you.
Mom said.
I'm sorry, we have what?
We have new for you. Not news, just
okay.
new. One new.
Your whole life is changing. It's new.
New.
Oh, what is it?
I asked. My dad picked me up and held me in his lap, and Mom got a big smile on her face.
You are going to have little brother or sister soon,
Mom said. I didn't know how that would happen, but I was just happy to hear I'll have a little sister or brother, but I want a sister so I can dress her in pretty clothes.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I'm excited to hear this is happening. By the way, I completely have a preference, even though I said I didn't.
Yeah, right. I lost my place already. That was fast.
We can't tell.
Oh, no.
Can it be a mare so I can dress her up in pretty clothes?
I asked.
We can't tell you yet, but when we do, you'll be the first to know, okay?
Dad said. I smiled and I looked and saw Alyssa. Alyssa is a ink wolf, which in this world is a new creature that does absolutely fucking nothing, but it's a wolf, so. And she's like a pet, but she talks, so it's kind of like Goofy and Pluto from Mickey Mouse, so you just don't really know what kind of the social barriers are between them, but, you know, who cares? We don't need to explain anything.
Ah.
Can I play with Alyssa?
I asked.
Sure, but you will need another bath afterward,
Dad said, putting me on the ground.
I don't care,
I said.
Jesus.
I went outside and jumped in the mud. Alyssa moved over to me and sat next to me.
Alyssa, can you talk? I know you can talk to Mom and Dad all the time, I think, or are they just talking to themselves? Well, I just super happy I'm getting a new sibling. I don't know how, but it's going to happen. And I'm really happy that I'm getting one,
I said to Alyssa. So that is something that we did not know. Apparently, only certain people could hear these wolves. Did not know that.
Even though in the last book, could talk to anyone she wanted at any time, now there's rules. You can only talk to them.
Ignore the inconsistencies. I said to Alyssa. All she did was put her paw on my back and put me in the mud more.
Jesus, she's trying to drown the little kid in mud.
She's trying to fucking suffocate her, like, get in there, drown. Oh, light. Midnight Light says something. We gotta roll for Midnight Light.
Ooh.
15. So Midnight Light is either old or a Neomoidian, which, for those who don't know what that is, are the very racist-sounding Asian... mocking might not be the right term, but at the time it kinda is. So, Aaron, do you want me to do, like, an old man for this wee child and Benjamin Button, or do you want me to sound incredibly racist? Take your pick.
What a choice I've been presented with.
Tough choice.
My heart of hearts tells me goes with the Benjamin Button because I feel like it will pay off in the long run.
Okay.
But, I mean, I also lean very heavily towards just the horrible stereotype. Let's go with old. Let's go with old.
We'll do old for Midnight Light.
Ink, are you having fun?
Light said, coming outside. She lives next door to us. What? So they're siblings. Why does she live next door?
I don't know.
What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, she's just there.
She lives next door, I guess. She walked up to us and looked confused.
Yes, I'm playing with my dog,
I said.
What did you say about a sibling?
She asked.
I'm going to be the older sister to one soon,
I said.
Really?
She said. We talked, and I ended pushing her in the mud, and we played in the mudded for a while.
Jesus
Alyssa
Christ.
played with us, but she was never rough, always gentle, like she know we were delicate.
You know, just drowning us delicately in the mud. It's okay. It's okay.
We have, shockingly, another new character, Grandmare Nightfeather, whoever that is. So, Grandmare Nightfeather is going to be a 12, which we already have gotten with the father. So, the Grandmare is going to be Lucky Charms. Interesting.
Light, come in. Are you playing in the mud?
Grandmare Nightfeather asked.
Hi, Grandmare,
I said, waving my hoof as high as I could.
Hi, honey. Is your mom and dad home? I need to talk to them.
She asked.
Yes,
I said. We all went in but Alyssa. She went and got all the mud off them. Come in and... We all went in but Alyssa. She went and got all the mud off them. Come in, and Light and I went to the bathroom for a shower. Then, both our mothers... I am so confused. Are these people siblings or not? I swear to God,
No?
they're siblings! What is happening?
I don't think so.
No. That's right. I just remembered. Midnight Light is the daughter of Inked Heart's dad and mother, and not Inked Heart.
Oh,
So
okay.
she is a...
And?
she's an aunt, but she's like 1 year older, which is really weird.
That is very strange.
That's upsetting. Could you imagine if your aunt was your age? Ugh.
I don't think I want to.
No, that's creepy. Yikes. Then, both our mothers came in, and my mom started the water, and it was warm, but not too hot. Just right.
So, you are pregnant,
Grandmare said. Yes, I'm pregnant, Mom said.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so glad she sounds like an edgelord. Oh my god. Light then poured a bunch of water on my head, and I countered by splashing her back, even though it's a shower. Great. We got into a little splash fight until our mother put soap in our manes and washed the mud out of them. They both talked as we played in the bath. After a little bit, they finished cleaning and took us out, dried us off. Holy shit. Okay, the grammar is way worse in this book. Oh my god.
Right.
We both went to my room and laid on my bed, and waited for Mommy and Daddy's to make dinner.
Is that a euphemism?
It can be. I took a ball out from my nightstand and bounced it off the wall, and it would come back to me, as most balls will. Then Alyssa came in and bite the ball in midair and sat there with it in her mouth. Dad came in and took it out and gave it back to us. What is happening? Okay, nothing is going on. Normally, shit's like wild in these stories, and now it's just ball, play ball, dad ball, Alyssa ball, I ball. Do something. Where's the dead
pregnant.
teachers, Aaron? I miss the dead teachers of future past.
I miss the dead teachers too.
I wonder how many people just tuned in late and have no fucking idea what we're talking about.
Everybody understands dead teachers. Happens to everybody.
I'm not so sure about that, but okay.
Oh.
Ink, honey. Dinner will be done soon. Sorry for the wait, Dad said.
It's okay,
I said. I passed the ball to Light, and we played game, not to have the ball last before dinner was done. So they played hot potato with 2 people. Good, great,
Sounds like it.
great. I ended losing when they called me. I had the ball still.
Ended losing?
Yes. We both went downstairs, and I took a seat next to Mom and Dad, and Light sat next to her parents. I waited for my mom to put the plate in front of me, and I thanked her when she did, and we all had a good dinner together. Author's note. The next chapter will be farther in the future, thank God, and I will tell the name of the newborn in that chapter, but this was to let you know a little about what the main character is like. Is there a newborn? Did I miss that?
I think it's the
this.
one that the mom's like, I'm pregnant.
Thank you.
Right.
Well, we are already done with the prologue, and absolutely nothing happened. Hooray!
Oh, the most interesting of prologues, let me tell you.
Don't worry, it'll hopefully, if we know the author, which we don't, but we read of his stories, so hopefully...
We can only hope.
We can only hope he will continue to write how he normally does, and the next chapter will have a little more action in it. In the meantime...
More of a surprise.
Hello to Grant Cooper, and hello to Progen J Main Space 1. Hello, my dudes. Aaron, unless you have anything interesting to say, I think we just kind of roll right into Chapter 1, to be honest, with the prologue
Chapter
out of the
1,
way.
which, if we know the beginning of any chapter...
Enlighten us. If we know the beginning of any chapter, what?
Need
Shot
one of
time?
these, unfortunately. Shot time.
It is indeed time for the shot for Chapter 1, Myth. We don't have to cheers every time, but I'll do it for you this time.
Hey, there we go. That's more than I deserve. Oh my.
Ooh. Ah, it burns.
I felt that one go on my nose.
That is 2 shots. Ooh. That's 1 for the burp cut. So, hopefully, now that the author proclaims we are in the future, I hope we have a little more interest going on as opposed to playing in the mud and getting drowned by your dog, essentially.
Right? Jesus Christ. Gently drowned by your dog. Let's be specific.
My apologies. I don't want to imply that any bad things were happening in this story.
Don't imply that this dog is like a mass murderer just drowning babies in mud. This dog is a helpful dog that unfortunately happens to push babies into the mud a little bit too hard.
You know, it happens. We've all made the mistake, right?
Right?
We've all accidentally drowned babies in mud.
We've all been playing with some babies, you're having a good time, and all of a sudden just you go a little bit too far. You're like, baby, how long can you stay in the mud? 20 seconds? 30? Oh.
Chapter 1, Myth. I am now 15-year-old, thank God, with a
Damn.
little sister and brother. My mom gave birth to twin. Both of them are now 10, and they get in massive trouble all the time.
All they do is commit war crime.
I have to keep them out of trouble, or I get in trouble because they somehow make me get to help them out or get in the worst point with it as possible. Aaron, can you translate that sentence?
I think she's saying that they somehow always convince her to help them do their evil schemes, or it gets so bad that they're like, how could you let this happen?
So she's complacent. Good, got it.
I think so.
Their names are Midnight Feather, my younger brother, and Crystal Comet, my younger sister. I was in class space room But I was next to Light. She was writing a note, but I didn't know to who. I looked at the teacher, who was my mom. I'd like to point out, in the first chapter, it was noted that when she was 5 years old, her teacher was her mother, and now that she's 15, her teacher is still her mother.
Also, weird, crazy thing. Wasn't her mom a preschool teacher? Is this girl still in preschool?
I've only failed preschool 10 times in a row, guys. I'll get it this year.
This year is the year I fucking finally passed preschool.
Shredded 15-year-old on the campus, just like picking up the other.
Just smashing the other kids' faces into mud.
She said a few words, and then the room transformed into Aura Borealis. Did not know how to spell Aurora. And I looked at my mom, and she said, "This is an area change spell." I'm sorry. It's so stupid.
No, take your time.
What, we all moved to someplace different?
I said.
Yes, that's the point. Most of the spell help Pony in different areas, and it is a good thing this one helps the user and the pony around them calm down and stay calm-headed, Mom said.
What?
As we all know, if you see the Aurora Borealis, all your trouble's just instantly gone.
Immediately solved.
Also, why does this pony place have Earth's Aurora Borealis? Why do they know what that is?
You know, because everyone's got the Aurora Borealis.
Sure. Light pasted me the note, and I read it.
Do you want to hang out at the park after school?
She had put 2 boxes under it that said yes and no. I checked the yes and gave it back. Aaron, have you ever seen anyone ever actually pass a note like that? Ever.
No. I barely see people pass notes in the first place. Like, nowadays everybody's got a phone, but even then,
texts,
back in the day of notes, just, oh. Who the fuck puts a yes and no, especially on like a do you want to hang out note? That's like a question you just ask after class.
Hey, do you want to hang out? No. Ew.
Right? Why even give that out? Do I want to hang out with this motherfucker?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then still give it back to them.
You ugly and you stink.
I checked the yes and gave it back. The bell rang, and my mom said one last thing before it.
Crystal Ink and Midnight Light, see me after class.
Uh-oh. We waited till every pony left, and we went to her desk, and she told us.
Tonight, all of the adults are going to go out, so you two are going to watch Crystal Ink's sister, and yes, we will pay you for it, Mom said.
What?
So she's gonna pay them to babysit her own sister, I guess?
I guess so. I guess so.
Aaron, do you have a sibling?
Yes, I have 2 older sisters.
Could you fucking imagine if your mom came up to you and said, instead of, hey, can you babysit Jennifer or whatever her name is? No, she said, hey, can you babysit Aaron's sister? Who says that?
I don't know. That was weird. I was like, you're not going to just say your kid's name? You're their mom.
Even just say, can you babysit your sister? Makes infinitely more sense than saying your first name apostrophe possessive sister. What?
I like to think that like maybe this mom does not know who her children are. Will you take care of child number 3?
She forgot. Hey, when you babysit thing number 3, can you make sure they don't get into trouble?
Listen, I do not have the time to take care of room escaper number 2. Go take care of it.
You deal with this. It is not my problem tonight. I will compensate you for your measly parcel.
So we had to head straight to their school and pick them up.
So much for the perk, Light said. Yeah, I know, but we have some responsibilities that we must hold on to, I said. Yeah, that was probably Skeletor. That's close enough, right?
Yeah.
We're only 2 shots in and I'm already starting to lose it. Light sighed, and we left for their school. I'd like to point out they said there twice, and they used different versions for each. So they didn't even get it wrong in the same way. When we got to their school, their teacher was outside and came up and asked, oh, God, we have to do an accent for this random character that's only going to be on screen for 1 millisecond.
Hooray.
11. So this random teacher is either a nerd or Boss Nass from
Boss
Star Wars.
Boss Nass.
Random teacher. See, the real tragedy about picking Boss Nass is if we roll 11 in the future, we won't get to use this. This random bozo is gonna get it, but oh well. Who are you looking for?
The unicorn twins that I call my siblings, I said.
Then the 2 of them tackled me to the ground, and I say star from the tackle. They had rammed me into a tree.
Jesus Christ. Where were you standing?
This dude just got nailed so hard, he got a mild concussion from his siblings.
Not only that, I love the idea that when you get a concussion, you just are physically forced to say star. Like, star.
Yeah, star. Yeah, that's right. S-A-E
Star.
instead of S-A-W. Feather talks. We need a voice for Feather. 19. Finally, we're getting something a little out of the pack. So a 19 is either a pirate or Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ooh,
Tough choice.
A difficult
That's a
decision.
tough choice, Aaron.
Because we went Boss Nass, my inclination is to go pirate, but I also want Sonic the Hedgehog to be a prominent part of this. I think I'm gonna say Sonic, but
Okay.
you're allowed to veto override the pirate.
We'll go with my really shitty Sonic impersonation. That is not really a Sonic impersonation, but my impersonation
Chili
of
dog.
someone else impersonating Sonic, because that's way funnier.
Right?
Big sis, are you okay?
Feather asked. They got off of me, and I got up and stumbled around a little bit before I caught myself.
Mom and Dad are going out, and Light and I are going to watch you,
I said, in the worst way possible.
Sleepover with Light?
They both yelled, so technically the other one yelled, but unfortunately I only have one voice.
Right.
We all went home, and they both ran around the house and told us to catch them, but Light and I need to do our homework. Oh, we gotta roll for Comet now. The
perfect.
other sibling. Comet is a 10. God, we are really getting a lot of middle rolls here.
Right?
Uh-oh. Can I re-roll this? Because I really don't want him to be Randy Savage with my voice kind of hurting. I apologize,
you
viewers,
can
but we are re-rolling this 10. I'm okay with making a minor character.
A 20?
20! We get to
Double
choose! We get to pick whatever we want. What kind of
Perfect.
voice do you want Comet to be? And I will pick something close.
What are the choices?
Anything. We got 19 voices. Do you really want me? 38, technically.
Oh, 20 can be anything?
20 is anything, Aaron. What are you feeling?
Sheesh. What's our big old list of what I want something?
I kind of want to make him a
different.
vampire.
You want to make him a vampire? Let's
I
do a
kind
vampire.
of want to make him a vampire.
Let's do a vampire.
All right, Comet will be a vampire. Crystal! Yelled Comet. What? I said. When is dinner? She asked.
I start it now,
I said. I got up, and Light did as well. She followed me to the kitchen and helped make dinner. I just realized we never rolled a chapter modifier. Oops. We'll do it for the next one. It about an hour, and we finished dinner and put it on the table.
Thanks, big sis,
they both said. They sat next to each other and ate dinner. I looked out the window and saw some pony in a robe and hood to hide his face. Thank God.
Oh?
Something's happening, Aaron.
Fucking
Finally, stupid shit is happening. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
He ran in front of our house and looked both ways so he didn't get hit by a car. And then he rammed our door open and shut it behind him.
What the hell? Okay, also, ran in front of our house and
Looked
looked
both ways.
Like, is your house right next to the street? Like, do you not have a driveway? Or?
No, I looked at him. He went to the front door, T-posed, and then busted through the door.
I had to check if anyone was looking first.
Yeah, right. Even though the occupants within the house clearly saw him.
Right.
Who the hey are you? Get out of my house!
I yelled. He looked at me and said something under his breath, and something grabbed me from behind and threw me to the ground.
Jesus Christ.
We gotta roll for this cloaked figure. Voice time. Another 19. So that means it is a pirate.
Yarr.
Yarr. Cloaked figure is a pirate.
Make sure they don't say anything,
he said. I looked, and it was some creature
To
made of
who?
ink. The person grabbing them, I'm assuming.
Oh, okay.
I looked, and it was some creature made of ink, and it looked angry. I looked at the mystery pony who had bolted the door and locked it, and he paced the house.
Maybe we can use her as a hostage,
he said. Oh, the creature talks. The creature talks, too.
Let's go, boys.
13. Wow. Have we gotten below a 10 once yet?
I don't think so.
So the creature is either a Canadian or Mung Dal from Chowder. Take your pick.
I'm gonna say Canadian, but you go with what you think is best.
We're gonna go with Canadian. You didn't... Ooh, that's not Canadian. Oh, maple syrup. You didn't think this through? The creature said.
Not for that damn the night to show.
What? Not for that damn night to show, he yelled.
I also love, like, when your accomplice is like, you didn't think this through in front of everybody.
I swear, the grammar in this is way worse than I remember. Like, I remember it not being great, but, like, what does that mean?
You know, when the damn night is through.
The damn night, you mean?
The damn night.
The damn night. What a guy. I hate that guy. Comet got scared, and Light was holding both of them.
Fine. Get her up. We are going to take her to the boss and use her, I guess, he said.
The creature picked me up from behind, and he had his hoof around my throat, and they left the house. But not me. Only they left the house.
Only they did. He smushed me in the mud. Gently, though.
We went outside the house, and he drowned me in the mud patch outside, while Alyssa said, "Get him, Dad, get him!"
Yeah!
Yeah!
He ran to back alley and looked behind him and said,
"Put her down, and don't try to run, or he will kill you," he said.
It dropped me, and I caught my breath and stood, and just breathed heavily.
"The Royal Guard will stop you,"
I said.
"Let them try, as all it not the night and he is far away," he said.
We'll recap after the chapter ends. We'll talk this over.
Right.
Fucking hell. I looked around and didn't know where I was.
Is this the old district? But it looks really run down. Canterlot has always been nice.
We are not in Canterlot. It on the outskirt of the city, said the creature.
Why are you telling her that?
He said. They started to yell. Then the creature disappeared and reappeared even bigger.
Okay.
I don't know who's saying this. I'm gonna assume it's the pirate.
Damn! Did he find us?
He asked. He grabbed my hoof and yanked me, but stopped in his track from a pony in deep black armor with an ink-covered sword was standing in front of us.
Oh shit! This must be the
boy-
motherfucking badass that is the primary character of the first book.
The primary character in the first book. Are you okay, Aaron?
I'm doing great. Don't even worry.
If you say so. He let go, and I ran behind the knight in hope he was good. I looked up to see two of the creature of different colors fighting, and the black one was winning. Then, the knight in front of me slashed and knocked the mystery pony on his hide hooves.
Wait, we can talk this out,
He said. The Inked Knight talks, which we have a sneaking suspicion is Inktart, aka the dad, so we're just gonna go with the dad's voice.
That sounds.
You totally cut out when you said something.
That's pretty good.
Okay. No! You either release the wolf or die where you stand, the Inked Knight said. The mystery pony snapped a dagger in half, and the creature stopped and disappeared. The knight teleported the pony away and looked at me. And that's the end of the chapter.
Alrighty then.
Cliffhanger for chapter 1.
Whoa!
Aaron, what the hell just happened? Give me a synopsis,
from
please.
what it sounded like, two girls had to go babysit their siblings slash immediate family. They were doing their homework when all of a sudden a cultist slash random person broke into their house after looking both ways across the street.
Oh, of course. Good.
Broke in, immediately kidnapped everybody, was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, if you try and do anything. And then, after getting drowned in a little bit of mud, was brought to an alley where the weird magic creature that was choking one of them grew big for no reason.
It had no importance, literally no impact to the story whatsoever.
Not a single moment. And then the cult robe wearing dude fought possibly her dad slash random inked armored person, and then disappeared slash died.
I mean, that sounds about right.
Right? Yeah.
Well, as I had wished, this is why we love these stories, is because nothing is happening, and then just shit comes out of the walls and just sprays all over the main characters for no reason. Literally none.
Gets a little interesting a little fast.
They're just doing their homework, and suddenly they got mugged in their own house and then kidnapped.
Jesus.
I love it. All right, Aaron. Chapter 2, which is our third shot. Woo. And this time, I'm going to make sure I roll an actual chapter modifier, because I totally didn't forget the first time. No, totally didn't forget.
No, not even close.
All right. Down the hatch.
Woo!
It burns. I have a sore throat, by the way. I don't know if I said that to you guys, but it kind of sucks when they're taking shots.
Oh, no, it just makes alcohol that much better, right?
I'm probably going to be in tears by shot 7 or 8, because it's starting to burn more and more.
Woo!
Okay.
All right, that's 3. What is a 3 modifier?
That was a previous roll. I haven't actually rolled it yet. All right.
God, you're leaving us on our toes.
8, which is no modifier. So we'll pretend that was for chapter 1 because I forgot to do it. So now let's actually roll for chapter 2.
Damn.
You can't get out of it that easy, Aaron.
Oh, if only.
Unless it's another 8. It's not. It's a 1. You know what a 1 is, Aaron?
Is that I have to read?
Aaron reads. Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna be... What a time.
Can you even see the list of voices?
I will be moving in between them as best as I can.
If you don't want to do the voices or you want to just make shit up as you go, that's okay.
I think I can see him pretty well right now, so I think I can do this. All right.
All right.
I was standing. So, oh, sorry, my bad. Chapter, technically 3, but technically 2 because of the prologue. Chapter 2, Inked Night. Everybody, let's get ready for quite a time.
You sound like you're about to read to a bunch of children. All right,
now,
everyone, open to chapter 2.
Listen, kids. After I drown you in some mud, I'm gonna read you a chapter. Just love this idea of they just drown kids in mud here.
Hey, you want to play?
I was standing there speechless. I was told a story about a knight in black armor when we were Philly. But we thought they were fake and just old mare's tail. Oh, just an old mare's tail. But this mare's tail was staring me, Jesus Christ, in the face, and it was scary.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, it would be kind of scary.
If you were standing there and Bigfoot just came out of the woods and like ripped a bear in half that was attacking you, you'd be pretty fucking scared.
I would be pretty freaked. So, you know what, kid? To be fair to you, yeah, that counts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you okay? He asked. Yes, I'm fine, I said. He turned and faced me fully. Oh? And put his sword away, and the creature that fought for him come down and was small, but still bigger than me. Then it's not...
Thanks for the clarification.
Okay. Right? What do you mean by... Okay. You need to head home, he said. He then jumped up and left me.
Oh.
All right. I walked
Bye.
around in this rundown neighborhood and looked around. Yeah, you are in like a horrible place you don't even understand. Bye. It started to rain. Oh, Jesus. So I ran for cover in an abandoned house. I looked around and didn't really see anything. The basement. Go to... Oh, no, this is a new voice.
Sure, we can roll for it, for her thoughts.
A voice in the head. I mean, it's a voice in her head. We could just do Skeletor voice. It's whatever you think it is best.
3.
Ooh, a low roll.
Which means whatever the hell is talking to her is either Scottish or Jar Jar Binks.
I will let you make the choice of this.
I want to do Jar Jar, dude.
Alright, Jar Jar Binks it is. The basement! Go to the basement! Listen, nobody talk about my Jar Jar Binks accent, alright?
No, that's solid. That's solid. Keep it up. I like it.
Listen to it right now. I heard a voice in my head. Who's there? I said. I looked around and saw nothing but an empty house. Ooh. I went and found this basement door. When I found it, there was a sword in the door, but it was different.
What? What?
Different from what?
So you're in the slums, Aaron. Imagine this. You're in the slums. You just got teleported there because some cult member kidnapped you, and then you got rescued by, I don't know, Spider-Man. Spider-Man says, fuck you, I'm leaving, bye, and then whips away. And then you're like, well, shit, now I'm in the middle of nowhere. You go into a basement, and then there's just like a medieval Zweihander stuck in a door.
Not only that, but I love the idea that there's a sword in the door, but it was different. Like, different than all the other swords in a door you ever see, you know, all those times in life.
Yeah, I mean, you know, go home, sometimes you're just like, oh, my neighbor's got the sword in the door, you know, it's typical decoration. Oh, but this one's got RGB lights. It's different, bro. Let's take it.
I love believing that this one just has fucking RGB, like, fucking TikTok lights on it.
It's got a Razer logo on it with a mouse and everything.
Oh, goodness. There was a sword in the door, But it was different. It was rusted and jammed in the door, which was made of metal. So whoever put it there was trying to hurt some pony.
Sure.
I'm sorry?
Sure.
Why? Like, why do you assume that? Okay. I took it out, and the door fell down the stair. One stair.
One stair.
You
Just a
took out
single.
the-
Yeah.
I guess that door was holding it all together. Hope no one wanted that door, I said in the abandoned neighborhood.
With a sword in it.
I followed the door carefully not to fall down the stairs. I light the room with a spell to see. I scan the room. There's no comma. There needs to be some
Nope,
kind
no
of pause
commas.
there.
Nope.
I light the room with with a spell to see. I scanned the room and found a chain in the ground. I shined it where it was sitting, and it was nothing. It was a nothing. The chain was broken, and it looked as if there was blood on the wall.
Oh my god, bro. The door was bleeding this whole time.
You killed the poor door.
The
No
door
wonder
was
it fell down.
alive.
Okay, this house gives me the creeps. I just walk in the rain.
What? Okay, this house give me the creeps. I just walk in the rain.
Just go back up the stairs and walk outside. It's fine. It's fine. You don't need to have...
You know, everybody just wants a little walk in the rain or something.
Mhm.
I, capital, heard cracking from upstairs and heard some pony talking. Oh, new voice.
All right. There are too many, like, ambiguous characters right now. We need more names.
Right,
18.
exactly.
Which means this ambiguous character is either a vampire, which we already used, or Christopher Walken.
It's gonna have to be Christopher Walken.
I'm just gonna label this character as ambiguous because I don't know what to call it.
No, you're so valid. Search the house. Find her. She means something to him, and we need her, he said.
Perfect. Nailed it.
100%. Christopher Walken would be impressed himself.
Yeah, he would cry from that. Emmy. Oscar even. Golden Globe, Aaron.
Wow, I'm so impressed that he really appreciated this.
Yeah.
I hide behind some barrels. In the darkness, as some pony came down the stairs, I held onto the sword in case I needed to use it. Behind you is the... Oh, is this her thoughts or is this the...
No, it's the Walken.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Behind you is the only thing that can save you now.
Actually,
I heard
you're
the
probably
voice
right.
said.
That probably was her thoughts, actually. Oops.
Okay, so Jar Jar Binks. Behind you is the only thing that can save you now.
You start to sound like... You almost sound like Mario. Oh, it's behind you.
It's so hard.
I love it. I love it. Keep it up, man. See, the fact that we can't perfectly do these makes it infinitely funnier because it sucks.
It's so difficult. I heard the voice said. I looked and saw a dog, capital D dog, so this is an important dog, drinking some rainwater.
Aren't you only supposed to, like, capitalize ambiguous terms like that when it's, like, God or he?
Something like that, or like a title or something.
Is this the dog of Ghetto City or wherever we are?
All dogs. It is the dog of all dogs.
The dog of all dogs. Oh.
A dog, I said. It heard me and walked up to me and nuzzled my hoof. I started to pet it, and it looked over my shoulder. It then looked at its neck. Okay, its own neck, even though you can never see your neck. That's impossible. It looked at its neck, and there was a lock. It took it. I took it, and was teleported to someplace else.
What the fuck?
I don't know, but also now we have a new character, which is the dog.
Dog.
You know, we wanted continuous action to be happening, and now stuff is happening that we cannot understand.
All right, dog is gonna be a 3. Did we already get a 3? I think we did.
I feel like we did.
Yeah. So dog is gonna be Scottish. Dog is Scottish. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm sure you're gonna be happy with that.
Get out of the swamp.
Stop it.
Thank you for paying me. My name is Monoxide.
What? Because I'm toxic and I'm going to kill you if you stay around me too long.
I'm a silent killer. Literally, I sit in a room with you and you die. I don't even know why. And I'm an ink wolf. But I'll tell you more if you can beat Scytheford. What the frick is a Scytheford?
Sithford? I'm assuming is that the guy?
Scytheford? I don't even know. She said. I turned around to see deep, dark, black creature, just like the one the knight was with.
Okay.
All right, now we have to get a voice for Scytheford.
Can we just pretend Scytheford is that ambiguous voice?
I will think it is, so Jar Jar Binks is.
No, Christopher Walken. Binks is her, like, internal
okay, that's
head.
even better. All right. Are you brave? What? Are you brave? Are you brave or are you stupid? That isn't a question, but it really is. He said. I stood frozen at the fact if the creature... Oh, your grammar is so amazing.
It's
ambiguous
impeccable.
author.
It's impeccable.
Right? I don't know which one I am, I said. Wow, okay, just full honesty there.
Hey,
he
man.
raised his arm
Can't
and
fault him
slammed
for
it
that.
near me. Right? But I jumped out of the way, and he flung it and slammed me across the arena. I'm in an arena now? I stood up, and the dog looked at me and said... The dog's voice was...
Scottish.
The dog's... Scottish. Oh, that's right. Try the sword! It may just prove useful. I looked, and it had a faint glow, so I stood up and took one step near him and waited for him to attack me, then teleported to his head. You can do that?
What the fuck?
Right? But he had butted me. Two words there. He had butted me. And I was sent flying. I slammed on the ground and spit up some blood. I landed and sat there for a little bit. You get absolutely fucking head-butted. You like crash in.
I got the wind knocked out of me. I'm dying. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Probably damaged, so you're spitting up blood, and you're just like, all right, hold on. Now wait one second.
I can't breathe. Help me. Hold on, just a second.
This is just 1 second. Oh my goodness. I looked at the ground and saw the blood I spit up. It looked horrible. It was my blood I spit up, and it was not like I was used to seeing blood. I stood up and looked.
As opposed to drinking someone else's blood and then spitting it up?
Nah, you know, like
A common occurrence.
Very, very used to seeing other people's blood,
Yeah.
but not used to seeing their own.
No.
I stood up and looked at the creature, and he was talking to the dog. Wow, okay. Just completely forgot a fight was going on.
He doesn't
I
care.
got up, and though that I was tricked, and I was going to be killed. What? When was this discussed?
I'm gonna die. They knocked the wind out of me. I'm gonna die. Help. I'm gonna die.
I know, right? Jeez. But I looked up and charged the creature for one last time, and the sword shined a bright color and changed to an aqua-colored sword. And I slashed the creature in the leg, and it fell, and I scaled his body, and with the last bit of my strength and slashed, and with the last bit of my strength and slashed the creature's head, even though it's multiple creatures, even though you need to put an apostrophe there because it's one possessive.
Don't worry about
head, and it disappeared.
Great.
There was a key where his body. God, there was a key where his body used to be, and I used it. You know how to use the word used. He's
struggling, man, okay? He's struggling, all right? Just give him a break.
I'm struggling, man.
Give him a break.
This is rough. I used it to unlock the lock around her neck. We were sent back to the house, and the pony was still there. They
What
left
pony?
and went upstairs.
Wait, what pony?
She not down there, he said. Another. Can I just use Boston ass as this one?
Sure.
She not upstairs. What? Definitely not Boston ass, but all right.
It was close enough.
There's another one. Oh my gosh. Do we have anything ambiguous on?
We have creature. You could do Canadian.
All right, Canadian is. A boot maple syrup. She not here.
There you go. That works.
One said. They left and I ran home. Oh, okay.
thank God.
They just gave up real easy.
It's okay. She figured out. She's like, all right, I'm in the ghetto, so I'm in the one place I don't want to be in this city. I know exactly how to get out of here. Poof, gone. Back home.
Very fair. Back home, I ran in, and every pony was there, and they all hugged me and were happy to see me again. Even though my siblings were also kidnapped to the same location, they were already back home. They just left me to
No,
die.
I don't think. I think they only took her for some
They only took
reason.
her?
I think they only declared her being the one taken. Which,
Oh, wow.
if you're a kidnapper, first of all, don't kidnap people, ladies and gentlemen. But if you happen to be in a situation where you need to, if you are in a situation where you just, I don't know, have to like kidnap a group of people, make sure you take all of them and not just one of them. Because, police and all that, no witnesses.
Don't let anybody know about that, all right?
Yeah.
Just keep it to yourself.
Take them all.
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it.
Now, where was I? Happy to see me again. I flinched when Mom hugged me. Damn, why?
She's ugly.
I guess so. Ugh, my mother is so ugly. Mom was the edgelord. Right?
Yes.
You're hurt, she said. I told them, and my dad looked more scared than anyone and asked me, "Where is the dog?" he asked. "Outside," I said. "Call her in." I forgot her name. I think it monoxide.
Are you kidding me? I forgot her name? Bro, this dog just saved your life. Well, not really, but this dog could have been the thing to save your life. And you're like, I don't know, it was like monoxide or something. I don't know his name.
On top of that, too, like, if someone came up to me, I get it. Sometimes names are hard to remember, but if someone came up to me and was like, "Hey, my name is Wingley Dingley Jeff," I'd be like, I'm never going to forget that. Never in my life.
My name is Turtle.
Right. Like, I'd just be like, I can't forget that. It's too good. If someone came up to me and was like, "My name is Monoxide," I'd be like, listen, I'm never going to forget that, because that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That is one of the most absurd names I've ever heard, yes.
Right. Goodness. Okay. I forgot her name. I think it Monoxide. May you please come in here? You need to... It's commas.
Aaron,
something.
we're almost
just
through the
delineate.
chapter. Just rival it off.
Just go. Yep. She came in, and Alyssa yelled, "Oh, man. So Alyssa speaks now."
Yeah, okay, wow. So even though literally a chapter ago they said that no one could understand Alyssa, suddenly we understand Alyssa, which is great. Because she speaks, and she is an 18.
Right.
So she is either... We have already done both 18s, so we have to roll
again.
10. Which is Randy Savage.
Oh, gosh. All right. Jeez. What the he? Literally the word is he. What the he are you doing here? She, with the H as well capitalized, talked. I was shocked. Well,
do it.
if it not the lovely wolf I call my daughter, I'm sorry.
Just get through it. Just get through it. Just get through it.
We're going through. Wait, Dad, what's going on? I asked. The twin looked confused, like they couldn't hear them, and we were putting on a really bad show.
I know that feeling.
I'm assuming
Feels
this
like
is the
that's
dad.
what I'm doing right now.
Right? Exactly. Come upstairs. We need to talk. He and Mom took me upstairs, and they told me everything, but they were still distant about something. You mean there are some really old creature? I asked. Yes, and they not some animal we own. We are their friends, and we will trust them with our lives. Sky is one as well, Dad said. Okay, I will take care of her, I said. Monoxide pounced on Alyssa, and she was not very happy. About it at all, and she was anger and trying to get out from it.
Aaron, I can feel you slowly losing your mind while trying to read this.
Going into insanity, man. The grammar of this is so horrible. Like, it was bad before, but this is just wrong.
This is exceptionally pathetic.
Right? Get off of me! Get off of me! She said. Ooh, yeah. So wait, the twin were looking at us as if we were crazy? I asked. Only the one that the heart choices the most can hear the voice of her, and the other masters can as well, Dad said. I looked at the two dogs who were fighting on the ground like puppies, still in a scuffle, and thought that I was in a new world and adventure now. P.S. If you want to add suggestion or anything, just request to join my community and you can. Or send the thoughts you characters.
That's a new word.
You thought of, right?
Okay. Wow. That was an exceptionally difficult chapter to understand. Not only what was happening, but simply reading it was quite difficult. I hope that the rest of the story is not like that, because that was a pathetic attempt at literature, if I must say myself.
I agree with you. That was rough.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Kirby Faz 98 says, "Hello, what's this? This is a attempt at reading fanfiction, specifically My Little Pony, but this story is much worse than we had anticipated. So I hope that you could at least somewhat understand what is being said. Probably not, but maybe."
It's rough, but in the first 3 chapters, there has been a cultist who showed up, kidnapped somebody, tried to drown them in mud. There's been some fighting. Someone fought and killed a weird creature, and then also got a wolf partner who is the mom of her father's wolf partner, and now can hear other wolves speak, and is on a new adventure.
Oh my god, nothing makes sense right now. This is abysmal.
This is rough, man.
This is abysmal. I hope it gets better. Uh-oh, otherwise this stream's gonna be a rough time. Alright. I say we take our shot, and then I'm gonna have to take a break to pour more, because I only have 4 at a time. Cheers to shot number 4.
Cheers. Hey-o.
Ooh. Ooh, it's getting worse.
Oh, it's getting worse as you drink those?
Oh, it hurts.
Ooh,
It hurts a lot, man.
Your sore throat is not going to be helping you later.
No. Okay. Let me go pour a couple more shots. We will begin again in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes or so. I will be right back. All right. I am back. Looks like Aaron is still, oh, no, he's here too.
Hey, ready to go.
Yes. Oh boy. So we are hoping that the next few chapters are going to make a little bit more sense, because those were, terrible. Pretty terrible.
Those were a step in an interesting direction.
We'll see. All right. You ready?
Ready when you are.
We gotta roll our chapter modifier, baby. D8.
Let's go.
Bang.
Don't be one. Don't be one. Don't be one.
I'm not gonna make you do it again. We'll re-roll.
Thank you. Give me a break, please.
A 7, which means I have to read upside down. Oh no.
Oh.
So if it didn't make sense before, it will continue to not make sense, but probably even less so now. Great. Bang. All right. Oh, it zoomed out for some reason. All right, cool. Thanks for that. Big preach on that. Chapter 3. New Friends. Author's note. Wrote this chapter from my new friend, Pegasister Girl, who let a bio on an OC see what in the story shout out and love to you. Here is you very own chapter. I think that does not look good for us if this is like a shout out chapter.
I know, that's going to be very interesting.
So last chapter was about, terrible things, people fucking kidnapping, and now it's just going to be like, hey, let's all go to the beach and wear our swimsuits or something stupid, I bet. All right. I went to the library to find a book on the ink wolves, and I saw one in the hooves of a mare. She had a dark blue book, a dark blue book cutie mark, and a light turquoise, that is a tough word to read upside down, a light turquoise close to my coat color. She also had freckles on her face. I ran up and said, new paragraph. I think I'm Skeletor here. Hey man, hey there! She jumped and hid under a table. Wow, that's... Okay, I understand being, scared, but... Someone says hello unexpectedly, you jump under a table? Goodness. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you, I said. I gave her my hoof and helped her up. She didn't say anything, but looked at me. What's your name? I'm Crystal Ink, I said. She stood there in silence and barely made eye contact with me. I looked around and back at her. We gotta get a voice for, what's her name? Pegasus girl?
Oh, yeah, pick a...
8. So this new character is either going to be Southern or Arnold Schwarzenegger. I kind of want to do Arnold.
All right, go for Arnold then.
I'm going to see if she says her name here so I can write it down. Great. Terrible name. Her name is Paige Turner. That's not how you spell Arnold. There we go. She stood there in silence and barely made eye contact with me. I looked around and back at her. My name is Paige Turner, she said.
Nice to meet you. Well, I was wondering if I could read that book. It's important, and I was hoping if you don't mind letting me read it, I said with a smile. She started at me and looked at the book. You said your name is Crystal Ink, the daughter of Inked Heart Midnight, right? She said. Yes, but how did you know that? I asked.
Your father wrote this book and says some about his family in the author's bio on the back, she said, turning the book around.
Oh?
So, he wrote a book about them? I said, shocked.
Why didn't you just ask your dad? Why didn't you ask you dad? She asked.
Why didn't you ask your dad?
Why didn't you ask your dad, Aaron? Well,
I was... Sorry, what? Scratching my head and put my hoof down and... What? Knocked. This is getting messy. And knocked my glasses off my face.
Oh, no, I can't see without them.
I said, this... Aaron, this is literally me going, oh no, I can't see without my glasses, help me.
Oh no, my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Thanks, Velma.
Right.
I felt a hoof tap my side and give me my glass. It was Paige Turner, obviously, seeing how she is the only other person there. Here, I have it. Read it before... Read it before, she said. Okay.
Oh, well, thanks.
I took the book and saw her walk back to the shelf and took a random book.
Why are you here in the library on a Saturday anyways?
I asked. Who gives a shit? You're in the library on a Saturday. Why did...
Right?
Bruh, why does it matter what she's doing? Like, leave her alone. I don't have anything else to do, she said.
How about you come and met my dad?
I said. Really? She said with a blushed. Some of these words, it's like when these words are misspelled, I have to literally tilt my head to read it because I don't understand what they're trying to get at.
Right.
Oh, so you like my dad's writing? I said.
He wrote Philly books about the Ink Knight that I grow up to, she said. What the fuck is this chapter, dude? It's literally...
She's just talking to someone in a library. She got mugged in the last chapter. What is going on, Aaron?
You have to have dichotomy, Brent, for good dramatic tension. There must be, for every mugging, there must be a talk in the library.
I understand. She's trying to pace. Sorry, he is trying to pace out the action properly, is what you're saying.
E-man. They come and meet the writer of you Philly books,
I said, taking her hoof. I checked the book out, and we went to my house.
Dad, I'm home!
I shouted the upstairs. He come down, and Paige Turner froze and just stood there. Ah, a new friend of yours, Dad asked. Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to meet you, she said, bowing. You don't need to bow. Oh, sorry. I thought that was the dad.
You don't need to bow,
I said. I'm Inktart. It's nice to meet you, he said, giving her his hoof for a handshake. Sorry. Some of these words
No,
are...
dude, you're reading this upside down. I can't imagine.
Some of these words are rough.
Right side up and was struggling.
I'm Paige Turner, she said, shaking his hoof.
So, I heard you wrote Philly books, I said.
Yeah, I did, Dad said, blushing.
You didn't read
them to me, I said. I got in a stance to jump on him, and then jumped.
Jesus Christ.
I got in a stance to jump on him, and then jumped and landed on him.
I got in a stance to kill my own father.
I was picked up by him, and he held me on his back. "Put me down," I said. I gently put in on the ground. What the fuck is happening? She put herself down? Okay. Page Turner looked at the walls and the roof, then back at us. She got this weird look.
Is something wrong?
I asked. She shook her head. She shook her head no, and went to leave.
Hey, that not a normal response. Something is wrong.
I'm totally losing my Skeletor. It's gone. It's gone. It's almost turned into Sonic at this point.
Yeah, He-Man.
Ah, He-Man. Hey, that's not a normal response. Something is wrong,
I said. I just don't know you, and you have me meeting your dad. It's just not something I'm used to. I looked, and her green eyes turned a dark blue. Oh, that's suspicious as fuck.
Okay.
Dad, she had mood eyes, I said.
What? How do you know about that? She asked.
Easy. Me and my dad both have special eyes.
My brand.
My brand.
My brand, I said.
Can we show her?
I asked him. Sure. I can tell she feels alone, he said. He casted a spell, and I did too. After I opened my eyes, and Dad did too, and we both had our heart-shaped eyes. What? Paige said. Who is talking here?
My aunt told me it was a birth...
It was a birth jeans, but spelt like the pair of pants you wear and not like actual...
You gotta be wearing a specific kind of jeans for those to happen. Especially when you're bored.
Oh, it was my birth jeans. When I came out of the womb, I had these pair of Levi's on, and I've been set ever since.
Oh, Jesus.
A birth jeans that both my parents passed down,
I said. I took her hoof and said,
Dad, we are going to the bakery.
He waved us out. I held her hoof all the way to the bakery, and she seemed not too embarrassed that another mare was holding her hoof.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I'm getting a little worried about what the author's psyche is slowly leading us towards.
I know, right? Aren't these kids 15? Like, whoa.
Uh-oh. I let go of her hoof before I went into the bakery, and the baker looked at us and said, oh, Baker voice. Baker. Troy Baker. 2. So the baker is either transatlantic or Emperor Palpatine.
Emperor Palpatine. Oh, wait, but we want to save that voice for later, I feel like.
Hey, man, we might not get another 2 all night.
That's
Running out
true.
of
All
characters.
right, let's go with Emperor Palpatine. It's Emperor Palpatine.
Emperor Palpatine it is.
Do it.
Do it.
The baker had said,
Hello, Ink. What can I get you today?
He asked me.
Whatever my new friend wants,
I said.
Friend?
Oh, wait, no. Friend? That was not Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm losing it. She said, surprised. She looked in the cases full of pastry and picked a strawberry. I picked a chocolate swirl pastry, and I bought them. We sat outside in the sun. I'm sorry? In the sun, yeah. And looked at the flowers and the sky and talked.
So, what is your cutie mark about?
I asked. She looked at me and looked around for something. I have the talent to control book and other writing.
Sorry?
I have the power to control book, Aaron. Watch as I control book.
Goodness.
I have the talent to control book and other writing around me, she said.
So you like book a lot?
I said. I mainly read most of the day anyway, she said. I looked up in the sky and thought on how my dad didn't even have his cutie mark till he was 18. I got my at age 8, 10 years before he did. Who cares?
Sounds like your dad's a fucking
Loser.
L7 weenie.
Weenie!
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 He's a wiener!
Well, my is the talent of change. My is the talent to change ink into a crystal-like substance, and I'm also very talented with it in battle.
I said.
How often is that useful?
Well, let's see. She got kidnapped and she didn't use it, so never.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, never. It looked like a small puddle of ink with a small crystal in it. Okay, great. We went to the park and played till the sun went down, and I walked her home. Thank. It be a great day. I met the writer I most like, and I also made a new friend. I couldn't ask for anything better, Paige said with a smile on her face.
You're smiling. That the first time today. Well, tonight, you smiled. It nice.
I said. Wouldn't that be really creepy if someone just like interrupted you to say, hey, that's the first time you smiled today?
Right. Hey there, baby. Why don't you smile more?
Yeah, I'm sure ladies love that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Her parents said hi, and we talked not for long before I had to leave. It was pitch black. It was pit black outside, and hard to see even with the lamppost on. But that didn't matter. I made a new friend, and she a wonderful mare, and I enjoy hanging out with her. There we go.
Oh,
dude, that was so hard. I can't fucking believe how hard that was. Oh my god.
You did an amazing job of reading that shit upside down. I can't do that.
Oh, it's over. Thank God it's over. The upside down. Fuck.
Well, you know what that means. Another chapter. Let's go.
Oh my goodness gracious. Chapter 4, baby. Shot time. Oh.
Did somebody say shot time?
It's shot time. Wow, I really hope I don't have to read it upside down again, because if I'm like 5 shots deep, or like 5 more shots deep, and I have to do that, I'm gonna die.
Oh Jesus, dude. Oh. Okay, that one burned.
Oh god. It hurts a lot.
Yep, that one really. Okay. We're starting to push it, but let's go.
Push it. We're only 5 shots in, dude.
I know. Right. All right, what's the chapter modifier for this one?
I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Roll. Wrong roll. Roll. 2! And of course, the 2 is... Aaron has to act out the chapter.
Oh, perfect!
Oh boy, Aaron, I'm sure you're gonna love this one.
I've never been more excited in my life.
I find that hard to believe. Alright. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Oh, I can read it normally. Bless. Chapter 4. Love-Filled Night. Trying to walk home from Paige's house was a little hard with the small light I could make with my horn to show me where I was going, but it was not much help with the thick darkness in front of me. I found an opening where the moon was shining to light up the rest of the way. Random person. Gotta roll for that voice. Bang. 1! We got a 1.
Alrighty.
So a 1 is either a 50s detective or Mickey Mouse.
I just love my being stopped by Mickey Mouse on the fucking street.
Mickey Mouse. Okay. I found an opening where the moon was shining to light up the rest of the way. Are you okay? I heard a colt say behind me. I turned around to see a pony walk out, but he was a Pegasus with bat wing. But he had the most beautiful blue eyes that matched the night sky with a dark blue. I thought it was black, not blue, but okay. I found it hard to say anything, but a strange noise that said nothing. I'm assuming that's like a kind of noise. I didn't even hear anything. There you go. He chuckled and he said, "Would you mind if I took you out for some tea and then I walk you home?" He asked. "Sure," I said. He walked up. If this story has taught me anything, it's that random strangers that you meet in the middle of the night are super trustworthy. Just follow them.
Best
Just
friends.
follow them. You know, they want to give you a drink that you didn't get to see made. Drink it. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. You get roofied immediately and have your kidney taken out. He walked up and took my hoof and led me to a cafe that was still open all night.
I never been out this late. My dad must be worried, I said.
Don't worry, only us bat ponies come out at night, and for some reason you were out. Why is that? He asked.
A fucking what?
Bat ponies, Aaron. This is canon.
My bad.
This is probably
My
canon.
bad. Probably. My bad. I'm so sorry that I questioned.
You fool.
Who am I to question perhaps the greatest mind since Albert Einstein or fucking, I don't know, Winston Churchill or some shit like that.
Winston Churchill. Famed World War II leader from Britain, Winston Churchill, is the greatest author of our generation.
I'm sure he wrote something.
I'm sure he did.
I was taking a friend home and got stuck in the night on the way back, I said.
Well, nothing to worry about. The night is nothing to be afraid of, he said.
I'm not scared of it. I just normally sleep the night away is all, I said.
We got our tea. Drink that tea. Drink it. There you go. And he poured me a glass and asked if I liked any sugar, and I put 2 Cubas in it and took a teaspoon and mixed it. We're gonna get Castro and put it in my tea right here. So, tell me a little about yourself, he said.
Well, I'm 15. I'm in Celestia School for Gifted Unicorns,
I said.
Well, that normal stuff. How about the personal stuff, like who you really are?
He asked. Someone you just met, and he already wants to know that. Oh boy.
Hold on. Wait one sec, mister.
Whew.
I'm a pony who is always scared. And I'm scared right now, but for some reason I feel safe with you. Like when I'm with my parents,
I said. He gave me a weird look, understandably, and asked me,
Your mother, is she pretty, just like you?
I blushed that he called me pretty.
Yes, I got my looks from her, I said.
Who are your parents?
He asked.
How about you tell me something about you, like what your name is?
I asked.
My name is Nightshade.
Okay, thank God we get to update his name, ladies and gentlemen. Nightshade. All right, I can tell I'm getting a little drunk.
Right, a little bit.
I'm getting a little drunk because when I look at my keyboard, I'm like kind of losing myself, and then I misspell his name.
My name is Nightshade. I'm 14, and mostly everything taken from him. All I have left is my younger sister and my mother, and they both are badly sick, and I have been looking for somebody who is great at medicine, but the only problem is that I don't have the bits to pay for any part of the treatment.
Nightshade said.
Jesus Christ, bud.
You know, kudos to him. She said, tell me something about yourself, and this dude just exposited his entire life story right before her.
Backstory just fucking pulled out into...
Here you go. Here's my life. Everyone's dead. I love them, but they're dead and dying.
My family's dying. I'm poor, and I'm 14, and I'm a bat.
Bleh.
Blah.
Bleh.
I know some pony who can help. Both my grandmare and aunt both are well known in medicine. Maybe I can help you. Came by my house with your mother around 9 a.m. tomorrow, I said.
He got a shocked look on his face, then shook his head and said,
What? You would help me, but we barely know each other, and you would save my mother's life?
He said, shocked.
Yeah, I would. My dad told me to always help out other in time of need, and you need help, and we can help you,
I said. We talked for a while, and I asked to see his mother, and he took me to his house, and his mother saw us and come outside. She looked very young, maybe not any older than 25. Aaron, he's 14.
She would be 11.
She would be 11.
Hold on one second. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
What's the age of consent in Equestria?
Dear God, what have we done?
I don't like that. Oh boy, this just got way scarier.
So this is not even close to okay. This is something's wrong.
This is bad. I do not approve of underage pony sex.
I don't know who to call. Maybe the FBI, maybe the National Coast Guard.
The Coast Guard. Don't worry, the Coast Guard will deal with this one, boys. We can pack it up. The Coast Guard's here to stop the sex trafficking.
I'm just scared because this guy's okay with 11-year-old ponies just getting it on.
What's the... Hey, Siri. Oh, wait, I don't have a Siri. That's right. What's the age of consent in Equestria?
I don't want to know. I don't even want to ask. I don't
Actually,
think
my
it's okay.
phone... Hey, Siri actually came up on my phone. What's the age of consent in Equestria? Can you Oh, it went away. I think it listened to my question.
Even
It's
your
like,
phone was
no,
like,
no,
this
no,
is
no,
a
I don't want any
I'm
part
not
of this.
I don't need this.
It's like,
You don't need this. I don't need this.
no, you don't want to look this up, trust me.
Right.
Oh. She looked very young, maybe not any older than 25. She was wrapped in a blanket and had Batwing just like her son. He ran and helped her inside, and I went in and closed the door. Oh, Aaron, you're dressing up like a little babushka. Perfect. Oh, voice for the mother. 15. Nightshade's mom. Nightshade's mom is either old, which we already have, or Neomoidian from Star Wars.
Well, looks like we've got one choice.
No, this is not good. This is not good. I'm about to look real racist. I lost where I was. Nightshade, who is the stunningly cute male you brought home? She asked. I blushed and rubbed my cheek because that was the second pony who I didn't really know call me cute.
She is a friend who said she can help us with your sickness,
Nightshade said. He was sitting next to his mother, holding her. She looked badly ill. I explained everything and told them to be at my house every early, but I looked outside and it was even darker than before.
Honey, send a letter to your parent and tell them you are staying here. I don't want you two to go out this late. We may be bat ponies, but we have a bedtime like every pony else.
Nightshade said. Is Nightshade a girl?
I thought Nightshade was a dude.
No, it was a colt, so it's a guy, so this is the mother. You can sleep in my room tonight, she said.
Whoa.
No, I can sleep on the couch. You need the bed. A good night of sleep is the first step to a healthier pony.
I said.
No, I don't want any part of the sex harem. 11-year-old sex hammer.
I sent the letter, and every pony went to bed. In the morning, I felt a little hoof poke at my side and wake me up. Are you the kind of mare who's going to help us? She asked. You saw her last night. Did you forget about her? She's sleeping on your couch. How often do they just have random people sleeping in their furniture?
Yes, and who might you be?
I asked, lifting my head. Did we just ignore the fact that they interacted last night? What the fuck?
Yes, completely.
She looked at my horn and stood on two hooves and put one on the couch and tried to touch it. See the live reenactment here? Very good. I bent my head down and she touched it carefully, then pulled back when she slightly touched it as if it was going to hurt her.
You fucking freak.
It not going to wait, who's saying this? There's no end quotation. I'm gonna assume this is the main character, Crystal.
It not going to hurt you, I promise. It what going to help make you better. Well, not my, but some pony I know who loves helping out pony in need. The little filly sneezed and started to fall. Philly?
Oh.
Philly. Aaron? Philly.
Yeah.
Indicating young child.
Yep.
There was at no point referencing that this was a new character and a young child.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh.
Guess we should have just known that.
My bad. It
Whatever.
was so clear from the author's writing.
Very obvious. The little filly sneezed and started to fall backwards. I caught her and brought her next to me and held her. She fell asleep in my hooves, and it was cute. It was around 8:30 on the dot when every pony was awake. We went straight to my house. It was locked, so I took out my key to unlock the door, but before I could, it swung open and my mom was angry with me. Good morning, Mom, I said nervously. That was not what she wanted to hear, and she got in my face with her anger stare. It was bad only because she never get mad that how I know I was in trouble. Let them in already, honey, I heard Dad behind her. We all went inside, and both Grandmere and Aunt Hart was there next to Father. They both had their medical supplies. How would they... Oh, I guess they sent a letter, huh? Ugh. They were shocked about how helping we were. You don't have to if it's out of your way to help us, Nightshade Mother said. My dad got up and said, What's your name? She looked at him and was confused. It Nightblade. This is Nightshade, me oldest son, and this is my youngest daughter, Rosewood, she said. Oh, so Rosewood must have been the toddler or whatever. Well, your son helped my daughter, and you housed her last night, and you didn't have to, but you did. I wanted to show our thanks to your family. Please, take a seat. This is my mother, Nightwing, and sister, Heartbeat, he said. He bowed afterward and said one last thing. My name is Inked Midnight, and it's nice to meet you. My stomach growled loudly, and it was heard by Mom. I'll make breakfast for every pony, she said. My mom made something to eat as Nightshade only family was being taken care of. He walked up to me and bowed like a royal guards do for the princess and said, I will forever be thankful to you. I will never be able to pay you back for what you have done. Oh, wait, who said this? Oh, Nightshade said this, my bad. I will forever be thankful to you. I will never be able to pay you back for what you have done, he said, wiping away a tear. I took his hoof, and I brought him in and gently kissed his cheek.
How about dinner sometime? I said with a smile and blushed face.
He stood there with the same face and smiled once he realized what just happened. I guess she's horny for him, baby.
Yo. Wasn't she just horny for the other character last chapter?
She's horny for everything, Aaron. That's the secret, Captain. I'm always horny.
Well, 15-year-olds, you know.
15-year-olds just love to get it on. When you were 15, you were banging, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was such a sex addict.
Well, that's not... Okay, well, I don't know about sex addict. That's not good.
Well, you know.
You know. I actually have to go to the bathroom again. So, I'm drinking too much liquids. I'll be right back, and then we'll roll again and get back to it. Okay. Woo. Man, we are only on chapter 5.
Whew. You know. What a time. Pushing through.
How you feeling?
This story breaks my heart and my brain.
Yeah, this one's really rough. I feel like the first one was so much more not cohesive, but like structured. You know?
It was at least something to like keep it together, but right now it's a little bit more just
It's all over the place. Goddamn.
Yeah. But hey, romance, a little bit of romance, a little bit of fighting monsters and getting kidnapped, a little bit of getting suffocated in mud. What more can you ask for?
Did Nightshade's mom ever say her name?
I thought it was Night something. I can't remember. Like Night Fade or some bullshit, but
I'm gonna just double check real quick.
no, go for it.
Night Glade. That's what it was.
Ho ho ho. That's what we were looking for. Night Glade.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take out some of these voices that are no longer being shown.
Oh please, yes.
Just some of the ones that aren't showing up again, like random teacher.
Or Baker.
Baker.
Do it. Do it, Darren. The random baker is here. You know what I said? You broke my store, so screw it.
Screw it.
Okay. Well, it's a new chapter, so you know what that means.
Another one
shot.
to go.
Shot number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Oh shit.
I think it's safe to say I'm officially drunk. I think this
Hey,
is
man.
the first time in my life I have ever actually drank enough to get drunk.
Congratulations.
I don't think anyone's watching anymore, but that's okay. If you're watching the replay, you're getting to witness some prime content, baby. You might be the first person other than me or Aaron to really see this. And you know what? You should be ashamed of yourselves. Because this is fucking terrible. We're making garbage content, and you're watching it. Look
It's
at
gonna be so
yourself.
much better than the highlight though. The highlights will be the prime time.
Fuck, if we could even find any at this point. I think we got maybe 30 seconds. Hey, Kirby Fast 98 still here. Let's go, buddy. My man. Yeah. Aaron,
This story is all for you, baby.
it's for you, Kirby Fast 98. You're my man or woman or they them. I don't know what your pronouns are, but
Kirby,
you are it.
when we get to the next chapter, one shot of Hennessy just for you. Just for you.
I appreciate it, Kirby. You are too kind, and maybe a little too kind, because I don't know if this content is beautiful. This is turning into it's
degenerating, but it's a slow and beautiful burn.
I'm telling you, now that we're kind of going off the deep end, it'll either get magnificent or just horrible.
Like Icarus flying too close to the sun, we might see our wings melt.
See, but I was never popular enough to get close to the sun. This is like me, like maybe getting about 15 feet in the air.
Well, you know, it's like seeing if your wax wings actually fly or if you just.
It's like I jumped off a 2-story building and broke my legs on the fall because the wings didn't work right. Flapped real hard, but it wasn't enough. All right, we got to roll a new chapter modifier.
Woo!
7. A 7.
Isn't that upside? Is that upside down?
Do I really have to flip it upside down again?
No, roll it again. Roll it again.
Roll it again?
Roll it again.
Yeah, we should try to get some new modifiers in here.
Save ourselves. No, roll it again.
It wants us. It wants us to flip it upside down.
What it wants.
I can't deny the fates. The fates say flip it
roll
upside down.
Another time.
If it's
The
a 7
fates are
again.
wrong.
If it's a
Roll
7
it
again,
I swear to God. Roll it again. Roll it again. It can't be that way 4 times.
No.
Roll it again.
No. Fine.
Fine.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Okay, a 5. A 5 is Genderbend All Characters, which with this many drinks in, is gonna be really bad.
You know what? At least it's gonna be better than reading it upside down.
I have to update the shot counter.
Jiminy
chapter
Christmas.
6. Okay. Let's see here. So, We are no longer acting. We are genderbending. Bang. You know, to be fair, I wasn't exactly making Skeletor sound particularly female, so I don't think that's going to change, but everything else I'll try.
Yeah.
Chapter 5. Cult Friend. It had been 2 weeks since I met both Nightshade and Page Turner. I went to the Pegasus Flying School after my school was out to see them both. I found Nightshade with a bunch of other colts, and they were surprised that a mare picked him up. I later found Page Turner outside the school gate with her books on the ground and a colt laughing at her. That's rude. Nightshade punched the colt and gave him a bloody nose. He ran away like a little filly crying.
Are you okay?
I asked, helping her out. Page Turner was Arnold. Oh, how do I do a female Arnold? I mean, I guess she was supposed to...
Yeah, thanks.
She said. I stood up only to be tackled to the ground by Midnight Light not even a second later. That's assault. Did Midnight Light ever get a voice? Yeah, she did. Old. That's right.
Surprise! Your favorite aunt is allowed to play with you today.
I guess I should be doing my grandma.
Grandma. Oh, you want to come over and make some cookies? Surprise! Your favorite aunt is allowed to play with you today,
Light said. Nightshade helped me up after she got off me.
This is my aunt, or my best friend.
That's depressing.
Midnight Light. She is my dad's little sister, but she is not much younger than me,
I said. We all went to the bakery to get something to eat. I hear some pony calling my name. When I turned around, it was Monoxide and Alyssa. That one guy you just walked into a fucking drunk trash. This is garbage. You should leave now. Trust me. It only gets worse.
No, stay.
Never mind. Stay. Aaron says stay, so you stay. You can never leave.
Hear the horrors that will come with it.
You have been bound to this YouTube page for the rest of eternity.
Sound like Dark Souls music? What are you doing?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay. Great.
Who is this fluffy cuties?
Paige said. Monoxide is Scottish. Schnick.
She know that I'm cutie,
Monoxide said. This is the worst. Gender bending is awful.
Yeah, you just gotta think Merida from Brave.
Who?
Me mother turned into a bear.
Me mother turned into the bear.
I've got that's what it is, I'm pretty sure.
My hair is orange and straggly and curly.
Shit. Alyssa is Randy Savage.
Ooh, shut up,
Alyssa said. I took them in and got them something as well, and it was fun.
So, this is the cult.
Oh, female Randy Savage.
So, this is the cult who are little kissed,
Alyssa said. That's like a female Randy Savage, right?
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's right there.
Yes, but why bat wings?
Monoxide said. See, the secret to gender bending any character, ladies and gentlemen, is that you just shittily pitch your voice up, and you're there. That's all it is. Fuck, like, minor details and intricacies. No. Just pitch it up. It's fine. And make her sound like a valley girl, probably.
You know.
You know? Say it. Finish it. Finish the talk. Come on. Go on.
I have nothing. All I've got is just...
Yes,
all
but why bat wings, Monoxide said. Nightshade then started to cough, and it was because that it went down the wrong way. Okay, thanks for the detail.
Yo,
Appreciate
what?
that. He
My
just
brother talking about what going down the wrong way?
he drank some water and it went down the wrong tube. All right, it happens, man. It happens to the best of us. Speaking of water, I should probably drink some.
My bad. My bad.
Okay. I didn't skip anything, did I? Nightshade then started to cough, and it was because that it went down the wrong way.
Ooh, shut up! I think they are cute, Mom!
Alyssa said.
Are you okay?
I asked. He shook his head, and he patted his chest. I looked at Paige, and she reading a book, and I took the book because I'm a piece of shit, and she tried to grab it and got anger. She got the big anger, Aaron.
Angie. Yeah, give me my book back.
Wait, who did she steal this book from? Alyssa? Oh no, Paige. That's right, she didn't capitalize the name. Give it back! I was reading! She said.
Join the group and talk. We all are will to talk.
That is shockingly actually what it says.
I am also will to talk.
We are all will to talk. Aaron, you are will to talk. What will do you say?
Will you think about me in the future?
No, no one will. Light throw a little water at Nightshade, and I... So mean. So mean.
How fucking dark. Will you ever think about me in the future? No.
Light throw a little water at Nightshade, and So, I throw some back at her. We had our snack and went to the park and played for a few hours till we all were too tired to move and collapsed under a tree. Add it to the burp cut. I have never played like that before, Paige said, out of breath. She was not the only one without breath. Every pony had been playing like crazy. Light had 4 water bottles for us all in her saddle and gave one to each of us. Monoxide and Alyssa were drinking from a puddle on the ground. Then, Monoxide tackled Alyssa and sat on her, and she tried to get free but couldn't. I still can't believe this motherfucker's name is Monoxide, bro. That's like naming your fucking child deoxyribonucleic. Like, come on. Give him a real name. Can we just call him Mono? Maybe we shouldn't call him Mono. I think that's an STD. Aaron, come up with a better name for Mono, please.
Monox. Oxide.
Incredible. Incredible. You should be a writer. That is the best literature I've ever heard.
Thank you.
So original.
Oh, goodness. Thank you.
So good.
I can't. Aldous Huxley, fucking Walt Whitman, all the authors of great literature of old smile down upon me.
Yes.
Ink, who is that other dog?
Light asked.
It's your
You know,
mother.
Alyssa's mother. And yes, they fight like this all the time at home.
I said. Nice. Great. Real good. I'm sure people love to hear that.
I hope so.
Vague character, so Sonic.
Crystal Ink!
I heard some pony yell from behind me. I turned to see 3 little filly of 3 color. Pink, blue, and white. I saw behind them Aunt Hart and Uncle Lunith. It was their fillies that were running up to me. Okay.
Hey there! How are the wing holding ya two?
What the I'm sorry. Hey there, how are the wing Holden, Holden, yeah, two? I asked. Sure. Oh, Mooncoat. Alright, we need a Mooncoat voice, Aaron.
Who? Well, roll that mother freaking die, boy.
3. Mooncoat is either We've already got both 3s. Never mind, reroll.
New one.
12. We already have both 12. What the This, I swear to God,
New
this
one.
Google Dice is rigged. We already have both 18s. What the fuck is going on? I accidentally rolled a d10. Shit. 3. We already got it. What is going on? No. 17. So he's either an action hero or Hank Hill.
You gotta go with Hank Hill.
All right, what was his name?
Damn it, Bobby.
It was Mooncoat. Is Hank Hill.
What the hell is Mooncoat?
It's one of the new guys from fucking Heartbeat and Lunif, bro. It's one of their fillies.
I guess so. But
Duh.
Just,
What, are you even paying attention?
no.
Oh, well, you probably should, see how you're the only other person on this stream with me.
I'm trying.
Good, Mooncoat asked. He was Uncle Lunith's son. He has dark blue coat with purple and blue mane and light blue eyes. Has anyone had a coat that's not a cool color? Pinks, purples, maybe some blacks. Where's the red? Where's the green? Where's the yellow? This author is so unoriginal. Come on, man. Aaron, if you could be a pony, what would your color scheme be? What color is your coat? Dead. That's not a color.
I would not want to live as a horse.
Okay, well, dead is not a color, unfortunately. So give me a color.
Fine. Like, if I could pick any color in the world?
Yeah, any color.
Seafoam green. And white. The colors of death.
No, it's not the color. You suck. You're the worst pony ever. You'd be a character in this story. That's how lame your pony is.
How dare you?
Fucking got him.
Do not discredit me like that, good sir.
We got another voice. Blue Scarf is another pony. 6. Posh or Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
I want to say Posh. Blue Scarf sounds like such a posh name.
Blue Scarf is Posh. Great, I learned how to fly, Blue Scarf said, lifting herself off of the ground. That was Lunith's daughter. She has a white coat with a light blue and pink mane and green eyes.
How are the magic lesson going?
I asked Heart Daughter. Fucking shit, we got another character. Why did this dude just dump like 50 characters on us? What the hell? 14. So, this character is either a prospector or Mario.
Gotta be. Go with the old prospector.
The old prospector.
Prospector. Back in my day.
Prospector.
They're hard. There's gold in them cards. They're hard. I can't get a hold of healing magic or most magic yet.
Heart Rhythm said. She has a pink coat with a brown and white mane with pink eyes. Both Sweetie Belle and Gliding String, whoever that is. Sorry. Both Sweetie Belle and Gliding String Heart Husband were with them. My favorite character.
Gliding String Heart Husband?
Gliding String Heart Husband. Aaron, that's your new name. You are now Gliding String Heart Husband.
I'd rather be dead, but thank you.
Well, no, you can't die again. You already died as a pony, so you can't die with Gliding String Heart Husband name.
Fuck, fine.
Both Sweetie Belle and Gliding String Heart Husband were with them. Heart's husband was a unicorn, and Sweetie Belle was a unicorn.
Nice. Very descriptive. Very well done.
I like how he broke it up as if they were going to be different, but they were both just unicorns anyways.
Very much the same. Absolutely the same.
They're different, but not. Oh my god, Lunith! Fuck, I gotta do another roll. My god.
New one.
Lunith is a 17, which is an action hero.
Nice.
Lunith. That's not how you spell
In
it.
a world.
Lunith. No, that's a trailer announcer.
Remember
Action
when I tell you
hero.
I'd kill you last? I lied.
Remember how I said I'd kill you last? I lied.
You did. You did. Ah!
Where the hell? Action.
How have you been, Ink?
Lunith asked.
Great! Dad told me you two got back from your trip. How was it?
I asked.
It was a good trip, and we got to hear both Sweetie voice with string violin work in great harmony, and it was beautiful. It made Heart here cry,
He said, nudging Aunt Hart. We all talked till Mom and Dad showed up, and they had the twin asleep in their hooves. Fuck, now Heartbeat talks? Oh my... Maybe it's Heart... I'm gonna go with Heart...
voice. New
No.
voice.
It's ambiguous, it just says Heart, so I'm gonna go with Heart Rhythm and not Heartbeat. So fuck you, we're going
Okay.
Prospector.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We all talked till Mom and Dad showed up, and they had twins asleep in their hooves.
Nightshade, how has your sister and mother been?
Hart asked them. Nightshade, Mickey Mouse.
They have been really healthy, and Rosewood has non-stop been wanting to play. I have them both still take a day off from everything, and that was today, and they both were still asleep when I left for school.
He said. I took my glasses and cleaned them, and put them back on my face. Has there been any declaration before now that they wear glasses?
Nope.
Okay, good. Just before a ball came flying toward my face. I closed my eyes and hid it, trying not to get hit in the face, but it never hit me. Nightshade had stopped it by grabbing it and holding it. Thanks, I said.
So, you two are dating?
Light said. I was supposed to be gender bending this whole time. I kind of forgot about that.
You know, try your best. Try your best.
Fuck. Light said. She grabbed my hips, where it made me flinch and I jumped a little. What? I said with a blushed face. I'm turning into Waluigi. Nightshade looked at me and smiled and chuckled at me.
Maybe that if she is willing to date me.
I will.
I said. Then I kissed him. He blushed and looked at me and smiled. Mom, edgelord.
Just like when we were younger, our parent witnessed our first kiss and we saw hers,
Mom said to Dad.
Yeah, they also made fun of me as well.
Dad said with a smirk on his face.
Please don't.
I said. Dad messed my mane and hugged me.
So, every pony's here. How about a family picnic?
Dad said. Paige was confused and looked at me.
Don't worry. Everything is okay. You are family now. Don't you worry.
I said with a smile to ensure her. She smiled at my goofy smile, and we all went and played again, but with the little fillies as well.
Aw.
Paige was playing with Mooncoat, and they were flying in the air. I was on the ground, and Nightshade was helping Blue Scarf up in the air. I looked at how happy they were with the sky under their hooves, and I was suck on the ground.
Yo.
Oh,
man. Yo.
I am suck on ground. I can't fly.
You can't be saying that, man.
I can't fly. I suck.
My dad must have known that, because he came over and sat next to me.
I know how you feel being that I was the only one in my whole family that is a unicorn, he said. It's not easy, but you will find something that they all enjoy on the ground. I did, but they would cheat and fly in the air. But a good way to stop it is to cut their tail, he said. Out of nowhere, bad thunderstorm started, and it was bad. Nightshade got scarfed down, but Paige got struck by lightning and hit the ground hard. I ran over and she was passed out. I picked her up and said,
Dead.
I take her to get help.
I ran to the hospital and checked her in.
The end
Now
of the
this
chapter.
is what we love this author for.
Literally.
The last second shades of just, hey, we're all living our lives. Everything's good.
Hey, life is great. I love life. Dead.
God damn.
Just like that. She's fucking dead, Aaron. Life is so precious. You never know. 1 second you're playing in the air with your buds, the next second you get struck by fucking lightning and die.
Every moment is a moment where you can just be struck by lightning.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, I could be struck by fucking lightning right now. You never know. My computer might just blow up, kill me. Who knows? I'm waiting. My precious life. I want it to end. Dude, we're only on chapter 6. Fuck.
Whoo, sheesh.
Whew.
Well, Kirby, what was it? Kirby something?
Kirby Faz 98.
Kirby
I don't
Faz
know
98?
if he's still here. I wouldn't blame him if he left because this
Brother,
is
it's
fucking
gotten
stupid.
late, but for you,
He busting
I've
out the
got this
what is it again?
shot of Hennessy.
He's got a shot of Hennessy for you, Kirby.
This is what Kanye did just for you.
A shot number 7 going down the hatch.
All right.
That's 7.
Oh, that burns.
It burns real bad. Oh god. Okay. 7. Time
All
to
right,
roll
roll that chapter modifier.
chapter modifier. Bang. 8. No modifier. Yay!
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, thank God. Nothing. Woo! Oh man, epicness ensues indeed. I can actually try to focus on just reading, even though last chapter, let's be honest, I kind of just evolved into reading normally anyways.
Right.
Chapter 6. Where is my cursor? There it is. Chapter 6. Good man. Chapter 6. Worried. It had been 3 days after Paige got struck by lightning, and she has not waken up. I couldn't help but worry about her. I was on my way to see her when Silvercrest and her older brother stopped me. Who?
New character, new
Yeah,
role.
who are these people?
I have no clue.
Fuck. I'm running out of space.
I don't know.
So Ruby is a 3. Haven't we already gotten 3s?
Yes.
We have. Gotta reroll. 20! Your choice! What do you want Ruby to sound like, Aaron?
What's the numbers for 4?
Gangster or Kermit?
Oh, the power that lies within my hands.
Do gangster, that sounds pretty funny.
We're gonna go with gangster, yeah.
Yeah, see? Here I am, Ruby.
Alright. I was on my way to see her when Silvercrest and her older brother stopped me.
Where are you going in such a hurry?
Ruby asked.
One of my friends got struck by lightning in that thunderstorm the other day. I was going to check on her to make sure she was okay.
That is not Skeletor. I have completely lost Skeletor.
He-Man?
Yeah, He-Man.
Yeah.
Whatever. I said.
They followed me to the hospital and came in with me, and when we got to our room, she was awake.
Hi, Paige. How are you feeling?
I asked. Paige Arnold. I'm fine, but what happened? She asked. I could tell we were not the first one in here, but I don't know who was before us, and I looked at the freshly placed flowers. No, someone brought him flowers, so it's probably her dad or something.
Oh, okay.
Who are these from?
I asked. Don't know, she said. She doesn't even know. Great.
Well, you got struck by lightning and were out cold for 3 days, but now that you are awake, maybe you can leave soon,
I said. She didn't respond and just looked out the window.
Is there something you aren't telling me?
I asked. Shout out to Emily the Gamer 14. This deserves more views. Probably not. I don't think it does. I think it's getting exactly as many views as it deserves, because this sucks.
It's a process, and every part of the process has something special to it.
Yeah. And this one, see, we're like the Powerpuff Girls. Sugar, spice, everything nice, and then they just threw in a boatload of shit, and that's the street.
A little bit of...
Just a lot of
chemical.
shit got thrown into the pot, and a little bit of Hennessy, you're right. No! Just leave me alone! She shouted. Her eyes turned a deep red, which meant she was anger, and I didn't know why. I back out the door slowly, shocked that she yelled, and I left. I started to cry when I reached the front door, and I left and went home. Mom and Dad both know I had been crying. They could tell because it washed the magic out of my eye and shows my real left eye. Honey, what's wrong? Mom asked. Dad got out of the chair and put down some tests. He must have been grading them.
Dad got out of the chair.
He-Man, eat nothing,
I said. My dad took my face and kissed my cheek. He always knew when I was lying about thing that made me sad. He would always kiss my cheek like that to let me know.
Paige yelled at me to leave her alone, and it made me cry,
I said. Oh my god, I'm choking on my own spit. Dad gave me a hug, and so did my mom. My little sister and brother came running downstairs, but they didn't think I was sad. I felt little hugs on my hooves and saw them hugging me. I patted their heads. Isn't it really degrading to, like, pat the head of another human being? Or, in this case, pony?
I think so.
Like, I do that as a joke when someone says something to, like, because it's funny how, like, degrading it is. Like, could you imagine unironically doing that?
Right? I don't think I could.
That's just weird. I went upstairs to collect my thoughts when I heard some pony knock at my door. Is my little Crystal okay? I heard Nightshade's voice from the other side. I opened the door and hugged him. I told him everything, and he stood by my side. You really took it to heart, he said.
I don't know why,
I said. How many friends do you have? He asked.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is the part. I have no friends. Everyone hates me. Comes out.
Not many. You, Paige, and some of my parents' friends' fillies,
I said. That's really sad.
You may not know, but you took it to heart because she is your friend,
he said.
How did you know I was sad?
I asked. Probably because you were literally crying. Literally.
My mom say you running down the street. She saw that you were crying. She also said downstairs talking to your parents,
he said. I leaned on his chest and just cried again, but I couldn't help it. I just wanted to cry. We both went down space stairs, and I realized he was not shocked about my left eye. I asked him about it, and only said that it looked beautiful, and that made me blush to hear him say that. My dad made us all lunch. He is a really great cook, and he always make a pasta when I'm sad, and it somehow cheers me up. Magic.
Nice.
You know, nothing cheers me up better than a big-ass bowl of pasta. That sounds really good right now, by the way.
Macaroni, more like make me happy, Roni.
That was terrible. I like how when you seem to get drunk, you just get really quiet. You're not like saying anything, and that's what you come up with in time.
Listen.
Me happy, Roni.
Listen. I'm trying so hard.
That is the worst joke I have ever heard, Aaron. You should be mildly ashamed of yourself.
I am.
You want to give it another go? You have time. Come on, you can come up with a better one. You got 5 seconds.
Okay.
5, 4.
More like make me Roni. You give me 5 seconds. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Fucking macaroni, more like sucking my dick.
Okay, fine. Okay, macaroni, more like shack me up and let me. Oh no!
Come on, finish the thought. Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
You can do it.
More like shack me up and let me get with my homie. Cause she's trying to get together with this other dude. I don't know.
This is awful.
Moving on!
Nightshade was surprised how good it was, and enjoyed it. Mom was talking with Nightshade mother, and I looked my brother and sister. They were talking to his sister, and Dad was talking to Nightshade. Who the fuck is... So it's like a fucking love circle. Like, she's talking to Nightshade, Nightshade's talking to him, right. Nightshade's siblings are talking to them, and they're talking to Dad, who's talking to Nightshade, who's talking to them.
I need a little string board, you know, the one with, like, conspiracy theories?
Yeah,
but
right,
for
right.
Just who's talking to who?
Get real crazy like, hey, it's just Nightshade's talking to everyone.
Right.
Mom was talking with Nightshade, blah, 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 blah. It was nice, and it made me feel better. And so did the pasta, because it made me happy, Roni. Crystal! Dad was looking at me and was worried. Are you okay? He asked.
I'm fine. I was just thinking, I said.
Well, are you feeling better? Nightshade asked. I almost read his name as Nightmare. Because this fucking story is a nightmare.
It really is.
Somehow, Dad's pasta always makes me happy, I said with a smile.
It filled with love, that's why, Dad said. It made me chuckle, and he gave me a stare, and it was instances I started to scratch the back of my head. What?
I don't know. It sounds like they're nervous, but also, what?
What?
Sorry,
I
said.
He laughed, 'cause he knew that it was the one stare I couldn't handle. Well, it's nice to see that you were back to normal, he said. I gave him a silly face that made both Dad and Mom laugh, and Nightshade's mother joined in once she saw it too. You found a special mare there, Nightshade, Nightglade said with a smile on her face. She was chuckling the whole time, and was still. Oh, Rosewood. We don't actually have a voice for Rosewood.
No, we don't.
I think I'm out
Bring
of space.
them on in!
Mung Dal from Chowder. It is.
Woohoo!
Chowder! You and Schnitzel must cook a more precious meal.
Mung Dal it is.
Oh, Mung Dal.
Let's see. Does it fill up? Does it slide off the end of the page? Come on. Update. Come on. I believe in you. Ooh, it still fits inside, just barely.
Hey.
Mommy, why is Big Brother's face so red?
Rosewood said.
Because he is in love,
she said with a smile. Nightshade covered his face, and he later looked up and gave me a little smile. Who is saying this? It's supposed to be Nightshade.
You know, the
This is
magic.
nice.
Yeah.
This is nice. I haven't seen my mom and sister so happy since Big Brother and Dad were alive. His mom-
Jesus.
who says that during a family dinner? Damn, I haven't been this happy since, my parents were alive.
Ever since everybody died, we've all been pretty depressed.
Boy, I love just being fucking sad all day. It's great.
Right?
You have been a great help to our family,
she said.
Don't worry. I wanted to help you in this little filly.
I messed up Rosewood's mane, and she looked at me and smiled afterwards.
Thanks for the help, big sis.
She said. I'm assuming that's Rosewood, but I don't know why she would call her
Right.
Big Sis,
I
but
was about to say.
whatever. We finished out lunch. I picked her up and held her, and she fell asleep in my hooves. I heard something coming from outside, and it sounded like rain. I looked outside to see that it started to rain again.
Rain? It looks like it really coming down hard outside,
I said. I watched the rain fall outside and thought,
just give her some time. She will feel better later.
end of the chapter! Woo!
Oh! Shiminy Christmas.
It's only chapter 6. Fuck, dude.
Bro. 7 chapters in, and we are
Ooh.
going through it.
I am gonna pass out any second here. I can barely think.
What do you think?
Another
Chapter?
Yeah, I mean, we were expecting 3 hours. I think we're at the 2.5 hour mark. So I'm thinking maybe one more quick break, and then we come back, get the last
That sounds
chapter
like a
knocked
plan.
out. I think we're in a good spot. Maybe.
Absolutely.
Okay. I will be back in just a moment because I have been drinking too many fluids and my body must expel them. So I will be right
Too
back.
much fluid, Don.
Too much fluid.
Too much fluid. Too much fluid, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot even walk straight.
Oh boy. I am feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. I'm having a tough time keeping it together.
Don't worry, Mr. Krabs. We're almost there.
All right, Aaron.
Woo!
So before I go on, I did have something I forgot to show earlier when I wasn't so drunk. But I wanted to give a big shout out to at Dakota Hills with a Z on Twitter, as he is the first person to make some fan art of my boy Apex.
Yo!
My OC, and I just want to say he did a fucking bang up job. I'm sorry that I'm kind of drunk when I'm saying this, but I really mean it. You did a great job, and you're a really cool dude, Dakota Hills. So I big ups on that. I really appreciate it. So if you guys got someone new to follow on Twitter, go follow Dakota Hills, because he makes some good shit.
That's some good stuff, my man.
Yeah. Now enough with the sentimental, happy stuff.
We're not here to be happy. We're here to suffer through.
We're here to wallow in alcohol.
Oh, jeez. Well, speaking of alcohol, it's a new chapter.
Shot number 8. As I mentioned before, this is by far the most alcohol I have drank in one sitting before. I have never been drunk before, so this is a new experience, and I'm finding out that I appear to be a happy drunk kind of person, and I'm kind of glad, because it'd be a little depressing if I was like a sad drunk or something.
Right. Okay.
Bottoms up. Woo! Oh, it burns. Oh, it burns so good, but so bad. We are on shot number 8. Ooh, that's 6.
8?
Yep. Good thing I have a counter to keep track of this, because otherwise I would not
They
be
don't
able
call
to.
us the 8 Gators for nothing.
I don't think anyone in the history of ever has called either of us that, but okay.
Well, you know what? We gotta start somewhere.
Let's roll our chapter 7 modifier.
Let's go.
4. Which, if I'm not mistaken, a 4 is reroll all character voices we come across.
Yes!
So everyone will be given a new voice.
Clear the board, everybody.
Clear the
Let's
board.
Start again.
We are clearing the board.
Yes, what a perfect way to end the last chapter.
Bang, let's see that board refresh. There we go. All right. Chapter 7. Oh, hang on. I need to move the little thingamablob here. Bang. Okay. Chapter 7. Nightshade. Nightshade was a thestral, or bat pony. He told me about his father and how he worked with Princess Luna. His mom fell in love when he fell out of the sky one day into her living room.
Jesus.
He broke his wing and she helped bind it so it didn't hurt as much. Damn, talk about, you know how people like to use that pickup line like, did it hurt when you fell? When what? When I fell what? When you fell from heaven? Like, this is the most literal.
I guess, right? Did it hurt when you fell? What do you mean? When you fucking fell through my living room and destroyed all my shit, you motherfucker?
Just obliterated my roof, you piece of garbage. You never paid me back.
I literally fixed you too. Like, I took care of you. What the hell?
I would always go to his school after it was over, and we would walk home. And he would tell me about how his friend would say he was a nerd for all the books he reads. He loves to help out with my little sister and brother, but he is great when it comes to the bullies as well. He just throws them up to flies them really high in the air and drops them and catches them last minute.
Jesus Christ, dude. This is like almost attempted murder.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nothing like getting someone to stop bullying you, like, you know, casually attempted suicide or murder. That's not suicide.
Right.
Aaron, I made shots and I can't form words anymore.
You got this, bud. I know you're doing well. Don't worry.
Thank God there is a script in front of me and I don't have to come up with these words on my own, because it would be a disaster.
Goodness.
We gotta re-roll Nightshade's voice, baby. Alright.
Woo!
Nightshade is now a 17, which is an action hero or Hank Hill.
Action hero.
Alright. Crystal, have you heard? Nightshade asked. Now Crystal Inc. needs a new voice. Crystal Inc. is now a 2, which is either a transatlantic accent or Emperor Palpatine.
Emperor Palpatine. Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
No, and I don't have a single clue on what it is either,
I said.
Paige is out of the hospital, but still stuck at home. We should visit her,
he said with a smile. I was still scared she was mad at me. We left and went to her home, and Paige's mom opened the door. Paige's mom. Roll! Paige's mom is now a 17 again, which means she's Hank Hill, I think. Okay. Well, we've only had 3 rolls, and somehow 2 somehow 2 of them have been 17. Hey, you looking at your phone, Aaron? Put that shit away.
No.
Put that phone away.
He's definitely not looking up Hank Hill and what it means to sound like Hank Hill.
I'll tell you what. God damn it, Bobby. I've got propane in my urethra.
Gosh, dang it, Bobby.
Of course, Crystal and Nightshade, it you. What bring you here?
She asked.
We came to check on our friend,
Nightshade said. She was confused and led us upstairs to her room and left. I opened the door and noticed her eyes were a sad blue.
Paige Turner, how are you feeling?
Night asked. She turned around and was shocked, and her eyes showed it as well. Her eyes changed to an orange color, and she asked, "All right, new voice for Paige."
Yo, let's go.
6. Paige is now either Posh or Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Shaggy.
Shit, yeah. That's not how you spell Shaggy. Her eyes changed to an orange color, and she asked,
"Like, why are you two here? I thought you were mad at me."
No, I thought you yelled at me, and it was the first time one of my friends yelled at me. I thought I did something wrong,
I said. We talked for a while, and her eyes changed to a shade of green, meaning that she was happy.
Well, get some rest. We'll leave you,
I said, turning around. But before I went all the way around, she grabbed my hoof.
Like, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to blow up at you,
she said. I took her hoof and smiled.
Don't worry, it in the past,
I said. She smiled, and we left after she put her head down and went to sleep. Nightshade took my hoof when we were outside and kissed me. I felt a big warmth in my chest, and I stood there shocked from it. He pulled back, and my mouth was still open.
Kiss me again, Nightshade. I want your tongue inside of my mouth.
He was holding me when he did this and gave me a cute smile. Did I do an... Yeah, that's right. I'm so fucking wasted. I couldn't remember if we rolled, and I completely forgot we're re-rolling all the voices.
You did, because we're doing all the voices again.
Yes,
yep,
you are correct.
Yep.
You are correct.
If you don't close your mouth, a fly will go in, he said.
How romantic.
Close your mouth, babe. If you don't shut your ugly trap, a fly's gonna get in there and you're gonna eat it.
Jesus Christ.
I caught myself, and we left, and we to my house.
So, now that you two are my friend, what do you want to do?
He asked.
Well, she has little siblings she said she would look after for the night, so her parent could go out tonight.
I heard Dad say, oh. Never mind, reroll Dad voice.
Dad voice!
Dad voice, so Inktart is now a 15, which is either a Neomoidian or old.
Ooh! Well, you know what? I feel like we're at that point of the night. Let's go, Neo!
Neomoidian it is.
Nina hoy minoi.
Not quite.
Minoidian.
Well, she has little siblings she said she would look after her for the night, so her parents could go out tonight, I heard Dad say behind me. I turned, and he was in the doorway with Mom on his hoof, both of them elegantly dressed. I scratched my head, and Nightshade said, I'll help. You don't have to, I said. You're my mare friend, and I needed to get to know your family better anyway, he said. Mom! Gotta roll a new voice for Mom.
Yo,
Bang.
let's go, Mom.
20! We get to pick our own voice for Mom! What do you want, Aaron? Give me a number we haven't rolled yet. Like, 7. We haven't rolled a 7 yet.
7?
Or a 6.
Alright, then let's go 7.
So 7 is either a Russian or Patrick Star from SpongeBob.
We're gonna go with Russian. But
Russian.
I would love Patrick Star.
Yes, Russian man. Mother is Russian. As long as the house is not a mess when we get home, I'm fine with that, Mom said. Where are you two going anyways? I asked. The gala is tonight. Did you forget? Dad said. No, I didn't care. I don't have a date, I said. He rolled his eyes, and they were off to the castle. Nothing like telling your parents you don't give a shit about their lives, but...
Listen, I'm a virgin, parents. What do you want from me?
Hey guys, I'm a virgin, okay? You think I give a shit about what you guys are doing? Alright, I'm trying to go out and get laid every night because I'm a virgin. I'm gonna go to the pub down the street, and I'm gonna ask the first dude I ask, I'm gonna be like, hey bro, you wanna fuck my pussy?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We have officially gone off rails.
We're off the deep end. We gotta finish this chapter now before we go too far.
I am so sorry to those of you who are still here. You're the real troopers if you're still here at this point, because I am completely fucked up.
Let's go. We gotta finish this horrible story.
Yes, we
At
do.
least this chapter of
we're not
horrible
gonna finish it. We're not even halfway somehow.
We can't finish that, but at least where we're at.
Yes. Goodbye, Mother. Goodbye, Father, I said. We both went inside, and the twins were playing with Alyssa's puppies. Alyssa has puppies? When did this happen?
So? I don't know. It was never mentioned before.
Did I forget that, or did that actually never get...
No, it was literally never mentioned.
I don't think it was... Yeah, I think that just kind of came out of nowhere, but maybe. The twins were playing with Alyssa's puppies, and they were talking and saying random things like, play, or fun. Monoxide came over, and Alyssa was on the couch watching
Monoxide.
them. Who is she? Who is she here? I think it's Alyssa.
See.
I'm gonna go with Alyssa, is the she
Okay.
here. That's not how you spell Alyssa. Alyssa. So Alyssa is now going to be either a 6, or so she's either going to be Posh or Shaggy. Well, we already have Shaggy, so Alyssa is now Posh.
Posh!
Congratulations, Alyssa. You are now a posh mofo, and you are rich beyond your wildest desires.
Finally!
She a different mother than I was, she said. She has a sad look on her face, and I pushed her gently. She looked at me. Don't worry. Being a mother is not as easy. It never was. It's not easy. It never was, Nightshade said. What?
Wait.
You can understand them? I said. Yes, he said with a smile. We went over and played with the twins, and they were having fun. Were you going to say something, Aaron?
Well, I was gonna say 2 things. One was, I mean, like, how, you know, basically someone would be like, it's not easy to be a mother. You're not a mother, you're 15. Jesus Christ. And then
to be fair, it was Alyssa saying that, supposedly. Which
right. My bad.
She's older.
Right. Number 2. So this guy obviously is either keeping a secret or some shit. Like, if he can hear these people, like,
Unless he has his
got
own
one.
ink wolf, like
Yeah,
Alyssa.
yeah, exactly. Like something. You're not telling. We've already told the twist, but when is the twist gonna become a thing?
I was gonna say, you are probably right. Judging by the way this story is unfolding, it does seem to be alluding to the fact that Nightshade himself has his own ink wolf, which is cool. I don't know.
Sure.
I think it's cool just for the fact that I get to come up with another accent for a main character, hopefully.
Yep.
So, yes, he said with a smile. We went over and played with the twins, and they were having fun. Who is Midnight? What the fuck is Midnight? I'm sorry. I know Inkshade's last name is Midnight, but who is Midnight? Because we have to roll for them, whoever they are.
Is it Midnight Light?
You're right. It's Midnight Light, isn't it? Midnight Light is a 1, which means they are either a 50s detective or Mickey Mouse. I feel like we've already had Mickey Mouse, so maybe a 50s detective.
Let's do a 50s detective.
All right, I'm going to do the voice for No Scrap, which is an upcoming YouTube show that's coming out soon. Keep on the lookout from that from Sitaru Animations. He's a Chad. He's a cool guy. So I'll probably add it to the playlist stuff I'm in when it comes out. Hashtag ad. Nightshade, what happened to your dad? Midnight asked. Midnight, I said. Who the fuck is saying this? This is a really long quote. No, it okay. I have to be open if I want this relationship to work. No. Midnight is the... Is his name Midnight Nightshade?
No, it can't be, right?
Well, but he says, no, it okay. I have to be open if I want this relationship to work, which leads me to believe it's her boyfriend dude, which is Nightshade. Maybe she meant to say, the author meant to say Nightshade, and they accidentally wrote Midnight?
Midnight, right? Yeah.
Because Midnight Light, her sister, or her aunt, sorry.
Right.
Does not give two shits about the relationship working, do they?
That's very, very true. I don't know. I have no clue. But, like, no, you're right. This definitely seems more oriented towards Nightshade.
Bruh. I'm so sorry. This is so hard to understand, even when we're not drunk, but I'm hammered. I think Aaron's holding his liquor better than I am, but I'm fucking gone. So at this point, I don't know what's happening.
I'm barely holding it together, so don't worry.
Okay, I take it back. I'm gonna assume this is Nightshade. Because anyone else, this doesn't make sense, so I'm assuming this is Nightshade. No, it okay. I have to be open if I want this relationship to work. I was still in my mom's belly when my father and older brother died. They were both a part of the guard team that was told to attack the creatures of ink that attacked 15 years ago.
Wait.
Go on.
What?
What? They're dead. There's not much more to understand.
No, that's fine, but I was still in my mom's belly. But this fucking affects me right now.
Spoiler alert, if you are a baby and an infant, you are not in a belly, you are in a womb, is the correct terminology.
Well, I guess so.
But let's ignore that. My dad was killed by one, and my brother was gravely wounded and died of the wounds later, he said. My mother was not able to take it, and her went down, but she came back and gave birth to me, and I was able to have a normal life. Somewhat. How old is your little sister? I asked. She is 5. My mom got pregnant 5 years from a colt who didn't care about her. For her, just her body. He is a
part of the guard too. He ruined our lives with that move. He took her love and threw it away, he said. His mane covered his eyes, but I could see the tear fall down his face. He left and never even met his own daughter, and it broke my mom's heart, and she only got worse after she was born. I took care of her, most of the time.
Jeez, man.
She, though I was her father, and she found out last year when we told her I was her brother, but she still thinks of me as her father, and that is fine, he said. He was hiding his face. I held him, and he started to shake as if he was crying. So his mom got prego from like a random that like paid money? Is the illusion that she's like a sex worker? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I can't tell if that's the case or if he's just alluding to the fact that like someone lied to them.
See, the grammar is also so bad in this. When you said she, though I was her father, I was like, wait, so he had sex with his own mom?
Oh shit, I've been missing a ton of comments from my boy Kanye Young.
Yo!
Kanye Young, what have I missed here? Hello everyone, hello Kanye, what you doing? I'm reading a really fucking shitty fan fiction while really drunk. And I'm having a great time. I don't know how much sense it makes, but I hope it makes some sense, maybe. Nightshade, midnight. What happened to names like John and Dave? I give all my OCs normal names. Good on you. But to be fair, this is from the world where Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie are real canon names. So I'll give them some leniency. This guy father got a girl pregnant, then died. That's one way of dodging child support. You know, Kanye?
Wait! That's what I thought, Kanye!
You speaking facts, Kanye. I appreciate that. You got your finger on the pulse of this story. You also, if you just joined now, you also missed Aaron giving a big shout out to Kanye West, who is clearly your relative. And Aaron, what are you drinking in honor of Kanye?
We've got a little bit of Hennessy.
My man Aaron is drinking some Hennessy in honor of Kanye West.
In honor of my boy's name, Kanye.
I also, have you ever, totally off topic and totally random, have you ever seen that gif of Hitler? I'm so sorry, that's a terrible way to preface this, but have you ever seen that gif of Hitler at the 1936 Olympics when he's like really high on heroin or something, and he's like rocking back and forth in his seat?
I have not
like, so
seen
high.
that gif, funny enough.
Okay, well, I feel exactly like that, and I don't know if me alluding to some similarities with Hitler is a terrible mistake, but I already did it, so woo!
It's a very interesting similarity to make, but I think the people can distinguish that you are not Hitler and you don't believe in Hitler's views.
You know, I live my life by the fact that I am indeed not Hitler. So
pretty good
that's a good life goal, is to just don't be Hitler. You know, love the Jews. The Jews are cool people. I know a Jew, and he's a furry, and he's a great guy. You know, he pretends he's a dragon on the internet, and I just think that's just great. I'm not too into dragons myself, but you know, kudos to him.
Good enough.
Where were we?
Oh, Jesus. Something about he was hiding his face. I held him as he started to shake as if he were crying.
Yes, you are correct. Probably. I was her father, and she found out last year when we told her I was her brother, but she still thinks of me as her father, and that is fine, he said. He was hiding his face. I held him, and he started to shake as if he was crying. Let it out, I said softly.
Jesus Christ.
Let it all. Do it. Let your tears flow. Do it.
Kill him now. Dude, do you remember the actual clip of Palpatine saying, do it? It's so, it is so funny. Kill him now. But Master, I'm not sure I can.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
It's so good. Oh my god.
Let it out,
I said softly. Alyssa came up and curled up under his hooves and let him pet her. The tears stopped falling down his face, and I know this because my cheek was on his cheek in the path of the tears, and I had started to cry as well. I'm not sure that's how it works, but okay.
Right? I was about to say.
everything is going to be okay.
I said, choked up. Or chalked up. He held me, and everything felt like it was going really slow. Oh, Comet! Comet says something. We gotta roll a voice for Comet.
Oh, finally!
Bang! Comet. 7! Comet is either a Russian or Patrick Star.
I think it's Patrick Star at this point because we have a
Patrick
Russian.
Star. We do not have a Russian anymore ever since the... yes, we do. Never mind. You're right. I'm struggling. Sorry.
You're all good, man. You're all good.
Big sis, are you okay?
Comet asked.
Everything is fine. Don't worry,
I said. I pulled back, and I looked into his beautiful eyes and said,
We are your family. Don't ever think you can't ask us for help.
He smiled and went to kiss my cheek, but I turned and kissed him on the lips.
That was for earlier,
I said. We all calmed down, and we play, and made a mess, but when the twins fell asleep, we cleaned the floor of the toy, and Alyssa helped when her pups were asleep as well. She would pick them up and put them in the toy box, and then lock the chest where they will suffocate inside so she doesn't have to deal with them anymore.
Okay.
Alyssa is posh. Thank you, honey, she said to me.
For what?
I asked.
I may not be like my mother, but she seemed to really like you, and I fear she has been chained down just as long as I was, and did get lonely. She needed a friend. Like you,
Alyssa said.
Of course. Some pony just need a friend, or even a mare friend to help,
I said. End of the chapter! Woo! Chapter 7 done.
What a journey.
Now, Aaron, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I have no idea what I just read because I was so focused on reading and getting the accents, I did not take in anything that was being said.
Oh, goodness. I could tell you a little bit.
Please tell me.
Not enough to make it coherent, but
just a synopsis.
Basically, came back. Her friend, of course, was in the hospital. They had a whole talk. It was like, I'm sorry, I was being a dick, even though I was in the hospital after being passed out for 3 days after being struck by lightning.
Yep.
They talked. They were like, wow, how rough it is. She came home. Her boyfriend was like, I fucking think you're pretty. She's like, ugh, I'm gonna cry because you said this.
I'm gonna
Cries
cry.
a little bit. It's rough. Takes care of the twins a little bit. And then everybody's like, wow, damn. Aren't you like a mother? And then she's like, not really. But
really.
also, yeah, I guess. And then that's the end of the chapter.
All right. Yeah, no, that was good. I really like how this story... I feel like in chapter 1 and 2 a lot happened, and then nothing has happened for the last 5 chapters.
We've had very little, but also at the same time, so much.
Do we do another chapter, Aaron? One final chapter?
No.
No?
I think
done?
we call it. I
You're
think
spent?
we're good. I think we're spent.
You don't have to take a shot for this one, because I feel like we've kind of reached a good point where we're
No, we've
really
reached
drunk.
such a good point.
Okay. Well, if you wanted more, you can officially blame Aaron for being a big nerd and not allowing us
I am a nerd. We can come back and do this again. Don't you worry.
We will. We will definitely finish this story. I'm not sure if that's a good idea because this story kind of sucks balls compared to the last one we read. And we are also reading a Sonic fanfiction that is much funnier than this. But, you know, That's okay.
We can call it as the time goes. We'll see. If we need to reintroduce everybody to Sonic fanfiction, or maybe see if this story becomes hopefully better, we can do that.
That's okay. Even once we finish this, we can always pick a new story. I don't know if any of you want it. I'm willing to bet no one wants more of this garbage, but you know what? I kind of enjoy doing it, even if it sucks ass. And that's okay. Because you know what? It's my channel, and although you were all subscribed to it, you are unfortunately stuck with the stupid bullshit that I want to do. So you know what? For those of you who are still watching, which I see there's one person. We got one. Whoever is still watching, you're a hero. And I'm going to give you a little secret, okay? One person's still watching, even though this is going to be in the release cut later and they could see it later. But you're the only one live, so you know what? This is special to you. I am currently working on a stupid folklore creatures video. So you know what? You get to keep that. You get to hold on to that Kirby Faz 98.
It's some good stuff.
The next video that I'm working on, I'm about like a third of the way through it because it takes way too fucking long to do all this shit. It's gonna be stupid cryptids, and it's got things like the Mothman. It's got things like the Jersey Devil, and it's got the Loveland Frogman. So you know what? You keep an eye out for that, buddy. You've got the insider info. But thank you for tuning in. I am officially plastered for the first time in my life. At the age of 25, I finally got wasted. So
hey man, for the first fourth of your life, that's the time to do it.
Hey, what better way than to get drunk and read shitty My Little Pony fanfiction, right? All right. Thank you, Kirby Faz, especially for being here, and thank you anyone else who is watching this video in the future. I should probably say this now. If you are watching this in the future, hi. How's it going?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Don't say that because that's not my thing. I don't do that. You do what you want to do. If you want to leave a dislike and leave a comment that's extremely toxic, I will block you. But you can do it.
Fuck around and find out. But also possibly subscribe.
Yeah, because if I get 1,000 subscribers, I already have a 1K video made, so I just need to wait till I hit 1K and I can post it. You know, the video kind of sucks, but you know, there you have it. All right.
My boy got this.
Thank you once again, everyone, for tuning in. Like I said, I will catch you on the flip side. We will finish this story. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.